Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Let's freaking go. Welcome into Game 5 of the World Series by Chat Sports. I am your host, Jack Lautaret. And last night, this is one of the best pictures I've seen in baseball in quite some time. The Toronto Blue Jays tied up the series, and we are guaranteed to go to Toronto on Friday for Game 6. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who is going to get the edge? We shall find out tonight. A very interesting game. Pretty much a rehash of Game 1. Trey Yesavage against Blake Snell. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get any further, I just want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you got? D for Dodgers, B for Blue Jays. I got to get the broadcast up on the TV as you let me know in the comments. Who do you got? Let me know down below. Let me know down below. Let me know down below. Dez is going with the Dodgers. I see Taylor McMillan going with the Blue Jays. Yoda is with the Dodgers. Jose is going with the Blue Jays. Big Daddy Joe is in the chat. Let's go. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Giuseppe is going with the Blue Jays. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm pumped. I am still tired from Game 3. I will not lie. I will be completely honest with you. But we do have developments. Very exciting developments, I might add. I got a chair tonight. I am sitting on a chair. I'm so excited. I don't have to stand tonight. After last night, I was like, I can't stand anymore. So I found a really tall chair. I'm still in the same studio I was in, still have the same setup, but I have a really, really tall chair, and I am sitting in a chair. I'm absolutely pumped. That brings a little bit of energy back because I think standing takes it out of you a little bit, especially when you do it for 7.5 hours on Monday night. All right, let's see. Time End the Buckeye is in here. Type in his B for the Blue Jays. Keep getting them in down below. 38 people, watching right now. We are about 36 minutes away from first pitch. Let me know in the comments as well, because Chat Sports is a global company, global media partner. Shout out your city. We're already getting bots, and it's just starting. And Time Man is already there slaying them. Shout out your city. Where are you watching from? We are based in the Chat Sports Studios in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, we are based in Dallas. Bit of a cold front coming in today. It was a little chilly today. It's starting to actually feel like fall, and October's almost over, which is crazy. Camden, Delaware is where Big Daddy Joe's rocking. Time Man the Buckeye is in Ohio. Lawton, Oklahoma, from Des, or DES, 78, Lawton, Oklahoma. Demille says was 47 today. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yoda Jenkins is in the 808. Very, very jealous of you, sir. Very jealous of you. I hope you're having a good time. I am very jealous of you. In the 808. What time is it over there? It's still got to be early over there, right? It's like 1 p.m. or something? Oh, it's 47 degrees today. That's chilly. That is chilly. I walked out of my apartment this morning. I was like, a little cold out, a little cold. What time is it over there, Yoda? It's like around noon or 1. Am I right by saying that? Noon or 1? 1:35. 6:35 here. That's crazy. Time zones are the weirdest thing in the world to me. Which, by the way, I do have to look up, as I completely forgot. When is daylight savings? Is that coming? I heard this weekend. It's November 2nd. Oh, brother. So do I get an extra hour of sleep, or do I lose an hour? We gain an hour, so I get an extra hour of sleep. That's chills. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights is in the chat. How is it going? Best Philly cheesesteak place in Dallas? I haven't really sought out cheesesteaks in Dallas. So I don't actually have that great of an answer for you. I'd say either Reed or Chase Sr. or Jake Chipper, probably, because they're all Philly Bulls. They're probably the people to ask. Said, I thought we lost an hour. They said fall back. It falls back, so that means it goes back an hour. So that means we gain an hour of sleep. Is that right? Am I right by saying that? So like at 2 a.m., it'll go back to like 1 a.m. Right? Am I right by saying that? So it's like 2 a.m. It goes, and then your clock at 2 a.m. shifts back to 1 a.m. And then you get an extra hour of sleep. Now, it's happening on Sunday. It's happening on Sunday. I hate it because I don't get to see the sun, like, ever from here on out. Like, the sun just doesn't exist. So I think we technically lose an hour. Like, we lose an hour by falling back. I don't know. Don't ask me. I have no idea. I don't know how this stuff works. I just know I'm going to know either I get an extra hour of sleep or I don't. Well, don't call me a schmuck. I just don't know. Be nice. Bo Sox fan. I know you, Bo Sox fan. But be nice. Don't call me a schmuck. You get an extra hour. Okay. Well, yeah, you get an extra hour of sleep. At like 2 a.m., it like falls back to 1 a.m., and you get an extra hour of sleep. So, yeah. I know, Bo Sox Nation, I know. Arizona doesn't change their clocks. I know that because I lived in Arizona for like 20 years. All right. We've talked way too much about daylight savings in the first 5 minutes of this show, so we're going to move on from that. Let's talk about... I'm all over the place. You can tell I really haven't gotten any sleep this week. All right, let's take a look at the lineups. And there's notable things to talk about in both lineups tonight, okay? Here's the Dodger lineup. So the Dodger lineup had been the same for the entirety of the World Series. They had not changed their lineup until tonight. They have made significant changes to their lineup. Shohei Ohtani is still leading off DHing. Will Smith, catching, moves up into the 2-hole tonight. And that's not really on Will Smith. That's more Mookie Betts. They are moving Mookie Betts down to the 3-hole. Mookie has been not good this World Series. He's been bad. Like we'll just call a spade a spade. He's been bad this World Series, and he knows that. You know, he's owned up to that. He has not played well, so they moved him down a spot into the 3-hole. Will Smith moves from the 4-hole to the 2-hole, and Freddie Freeman now moves back. He's at first. He moves to the 4-hole. Max Muncy, who I believe was in the 5-hole for this World Series, has now moved down to the 7-hole as well. Teoscar Hernandez is in right. Tommy Edmonds at second. Then, as I said, the aforementioned Max Muncy is at third, but he's now down in the 7-hole. Kik Hernandez has shifted to center field, and Alex Call, who's been really good this postseason, in limited action, but has been good this postseason, is getting the start in left field. So Kike moves from left to center. Call gets the start in left. Andy Pages, who has been nothing short, and again, I'm sure he's a great guy, but I'm just calling it like I see it. He has been nothing short of abysmal this postseason. He has not been good at all. He's hitting less than a buck. I think it was like 0.88, like not good at all. So he gets benched tonight. This is a must-win game for the Dodgers, I think. Like, this is a must-win game for both. You want to be on the end of We just have to win one of the next two. If you lose and you have to win the next two, your back's against the wall. It doesn't matter which team it is. So the Dodgers, after last night, having literally no offensive production basically at all, were like, okay, something needs to change. We need to make a change. And I completely agree with Dave Roberts here. Moving Mookie down gives him a little bit of a cushion. Getting Andy Pages out of the lineup, I think, is a really great decision. Props to Dave Roberts for making the call. Props to Dave Roberts for making the call to completely shift up the lineup. And on the mound, we've got a rehash of Game 1. We've got a rehash of Game 1. Blake Snell is on the mound for the Dodgers. And, again, we'll call it how we see it. Not a great outing for Blake Snell in Game 1. 5 innings, 5 earned runs, only 4 strikeouts and 3 walks. Of course, gave up the grand slam to Addison Barger. Not ideal at all if you are a member of the Dodgers. But he's back home where he's comfortable. I feel like he's not going to let lightning strike twice. I feel like he's going to settle in and have a better night. And I look forward to seeing him back on the mound. Now, I'm not going to make any more promises on what I think will or will not happen, because every time I say something, the opposite happens. I said in Game 1, I don't know, I think the Blue Jays are in for a tough time, and they win. And then last night I said, I don't know, I don't really see a world where the Blue Jays win this series, and they ended up winning and tying up the series. So I'm not going to make any more bold predictions on what I think is going to happen. I think the momentum right now is completely in the Blue Jays' favor. But 2 nights ago, the Dodgers won an 18-inning game. So who really knows? And that's a great thing about the World Series, is you never truly know. Does this series, go to Game 7? Game 7, if necessary, will be on Saturday. It'll be a lot of fun. We will be live. We're going to be live on Friday for Game 6. That is already guaranteed with the Blue Jays tying up the series last night. It's now a best-of-3 series. The first team to win 2 games wins the World Series. So does this series go to Game 7? Y for yes if you think it does, N for no if you think it does not. We're going to talk about the Blue Jays here in a few minutes, but I did want to break it up and talk to you guys. Blue Richards is in the chat. Hello, Blue Richards. Mike Nintendo Masters in the chat. Mike, big fan of your rankings today. That's all I'm going to say. Big fan. Dr. Checkmate says Jays in 7. All right, there we go. Kind of not been what people assume. Yeah, my mom's in the chat. Jays are bringing it. They really want it. Yoda's going 49.5% yes. Okay. Tie-Man the Buckeye is going with no. Who do you think wins the series, Tie-Man? Because that would mean that they win the next 2. So who do you think? You with the Dodgers or you with the Blue Jays? That's a really accurate reading, Yoda. 49.5% yes. I'm going to say yes because I want it to now. We're already this far in. We might as well go 7. That would be absolutely electric for the streams as well, by the way. I've also nailed the clock this time. They just put up the clock on Fox. I nailed the clock. They're at 25 minutes. I'm at 25 minutes. I got it down. It's 10 minutes after the top of the hour now, not 15. I've got it down to a science. My dad has Dodgers in 6. Tie-Man thinks the Blue Jays are going to win the next 2. So he thinks the Blue Jays are going to win in 6. Blue Richard, of course, is going with the Dodgers. But let me know this question particularly. What do you guys think? Does it go 7? Does it go 7? Tie-Man's got the Jays in 6. B for Blue, go Dodgers. Love it, Blue Richards. Dez has the Dodgers in 6. Mike has the Dodgers in 7. So DES or Dez has the Dodgers in 6. So there we go. Gordon says, I got Mr. Juice. I don't know what that means. Lori, back in the chat, says Dodgers in 7. Yes, Mike, I did. They were very nice. Taylor says Blue Jays in 4. Probably not. Hate to be the bearer of bad news on that front, but I'm going to probably say no. But, yeah, Blue Jays in 4. I don't know about that one. That's a bold prediction by you. Interested to see if it comes true. Interested to see if it comes through. I got to defend it. Hey, man, I know what I do. I know what I do. I know what I be. I know what I do. All right. They're talking about Blake Snell. Blake Snell obviously is good. I like it, Yoda. I like it. Well, since game time starts in 23 minutes, unless you build a timer, I don't see it happening. I know. It's a joke. I know. All right. Let's talk about the Blue Jays. So, the biggest thing that we were looking out for all day today was what was going to happen with George Springer. Was George Springer going to be good enough to play or not? He took high-velocity batting practice. There was coverage on ESPN of him running in the outfield. But he is not getting the start. So, John Schneider said that they were going to see. I think he's close. He might pinch hit tonight, so that's something to watch out for. But I guess not good enough to get the start. I believe they're diagnosing it as right side discomfort is what they were saying it was. So he's not going to get the start tonight. But they didn't need him last night, and they won. So here is the lineup for the Blue Jays for Game 5. David Schneider, the fastest man on earth, is leading off in left field. He is leading off tonight because Snell's a lefty. So that is why that decision was made. Vladdy is in at first, of course, had the huge home run last night that really opened up the scoring for the Blue Jays. We got Bo Bichette once again at the DH position, so no defensive action for him tonight. Alejandro Kirk is catching in the 4-hole. Dalton Varsho in the 5-hole in center field. Ernie Clement is at third base. Addison Barger's in right. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is at second. Andres Jimenez is at short. And they have the Rook back out on the mound tonight. He also started in Game 1. This is a rematch of Game 1 of the World Series. Trey Yesavage is getting the start. He was on a short leash. I kind of talked about it in the build-up to that game. I said, I don't know how long his leash is going to be. So he went 4. Very respectable performance by Yesavage in a game that they ended up winning. 4 innings for him, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks, 3 walks. If he can replicate that tonight, maybe give him 5, I think they win this game. Because we've seen that the Blue Jays are able to string together runs. They are a very streaky, very annoying, very scrappy team. A lot like the Dodgers of last year. The Dodgers this year they feel more like the Yankees of last year. Where the Yankees last year relied a lot on the home run ball. And if you watch my Red Sox coverage, you know I hate teams that rely on the home run ball. I feel like the tables have turned. The Dodgers look a lot more like the Yankees in terms of offensive approach this year. And the Blue Jays are very reminiscent of last year's Dodgers. So if you can hold them to 2, go to your solid Toronto bullpen, Toronto can win this damn ball game. I'm not going to front with you guys at all. So, Only time will tell, but I'm very excited to see this matchup once again. It's a huge game. It's like a must-win game. Because, again, you do not want to have your back against the wall having to win 2 straight. If you win tonight, you only have to win one of the next 2. That's a huge advantage, obviously. You could win in Game 6 and be done. So tonight's game is a must-win. It is a huge game for this series. And I'm very excited to watch Snell and Yesavage go at it again. If you love baseball, hit that like button. Sabrina is in the chat. Hello. My girlfriend just sent me a text, and she said, in all caps, I might add, when you like the video, it turns into a little baseball. So if you want a little surprise when you like the video and you want it to turn into a little baseball, hit that like button. Go check it out. I actually want to see how that looks. I want to actually check that out. I want to take a look at that. Let me see. It is a little baseball. That's fun. I love when social media platforms do little things like that. Little things like that, I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of little things like that. We are at 47 likes. Can we get to 50? Little things like that are cool. I like when social media platforms do little things like that. It's those little touches that just are really cool. Yeah, it's cool. Everyone's liking it. It didn't do it for you, Lori? Did you do it on your phone? Maybe it's just on the computer. I'm not sure. Did you do it on like your phone or something? Did you already travel today, Lori? Were you supposed to be traveling today? Have you already traveled, or are you still waiting to travel? That was delightful, said Yoda. It's fun. You know, it's not anything big, but it's fun. 52 likes. There you go. Apparently, it turns into a little baseball. Well, it did. I literally tried it. Not apparently. I saw it. I saw it firsthand. So hit that like button. You get a little surprise with a little baseball showing up there at the end. All right, let's talk a little bit about our 2 sluggers of the series. So Shohei, while he has been, the big name of the series so far, obviously the 3 home runs, the 2 in Game 3, didn't do much last night. He added 2 strikeouts to his total, no home runs. Didn't have any hits. He didn't do much. And that kind of showed. I mean, obviously, the offensive output for the Dodgers was 2 runs, basically next to nothing. Like, that's Shohei cannot be your only source of offense. And this harkens back to the argument I was making a few minutes ago where this Dodger team is a little reminiscent of last year's Yankee team. So, is it Shohei or bust? I hope not. But that's kind of what it seems like so far. If Shohei's not contributing, it doesn't really seem like they're doing much. Vladdy, on the other hand, had a big night last night. He has 7 hits in this series. Had the huge home run last night, the 2-run home run to give them the lead at the time, and then they never looked back. 2 Ks in the series. None of those happened last night. Really, really great night for Vladdy. I challenged Vladdy yesterday before the game. I said, are we going to see anything from Vladdy? He really hasn't contributed. He scored 3 runs, but hadn't, hit anyone in, done anything of any significance, really. So I challenged Vladdy, and he did it. 2-run home run last night. Started off the run production. So that was really great to see. So yeah, that was really awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes tonight as well. All right, they are doing Canada. Sounds good tonight. The lady that did it last night was really good. This guy seems pretty good. The guy in Game 3 again was just not great. Here's our Super Chat menu. As we know, we are keeping it the same because we've had a lot of fun with it. Any Super Chat's a shout-out. I'm going to put you on screen. Your profile photo, your username will also be on screen. You can ask me any questions. As soon as the World Series is over, stuff's going to start happening. A lot of deadlines in that first week after the World Series. Options, qualifying offers, a bunch of stuff. So let me know. If you got any questions about your team, who they should trade for, who they should trade away, who they should sign, all of the above. Any super chat, $1, $2, we'll put you on screen. We'll show you some love, and we'll do all that. $5 is a raffle ticket. It's either going to be Game 6 or Game 7. So sometime this weekend, we are going to be doing our raffle. We are raffling off a jersey of your choice. Any team, any player, all it takes is a $5 raffle ticket. You guys know those jerseys ain't cheap. $5 for a chance to get one seems like a pretty good deal to me. Every $5 as well. You're not limited. If you send in a $10 super chat, you get 2. You send in a 20, you get 4. You send in a 50, you get 10. So you can multiply them. They add up, and it is cool. And again, every $20, I do a Bean Boozled Bean. I've done a lot of them this week. It hasn't been fun, although yesterday wasn't that bad. I got pretty fortunate yesterday. And I think that's probably because I've been taking them all out of the same box, so I've had all the bad ones at this point, and I now get to have the good ones. So yeah, $20 to Bean Boozled. They suck. When they are bad, they are bad. If you've never had one, they are disgusting. But like I said, I've gotten pretty lucky so far yesterday. I got very lucky yesterday. Very, very lucky yesterday. I'll ask you this one. We just talked about Shohei. We just talked about Vladdy. Let me know. Does Shohei hit a home run tonight? Y for yes, N for no. What are we rocking with? What do you think? Listen to Jack. I know. Love my jersey. Yeah, Big Daddy Joe won a jersey raffle, and he got a jersey, and it was awesome. Big Daddy Joe said, dumb question, Jack. Since Brett said that you're the man at Chat Sports, do you also handle interviews for new employees? No, I'm not part of the hiring process. I'm not like that man. I still have bosses. Brett Scott, James Yoder are my bosses. They are the bosses at Chat Sports. So I'm not the man. There are bosses. I have people I report to. I have bosses as well. But I'd say if you're talking about like producers, myself and Sam Brown, and I'd say probably Jeremy Beedling are like the 3 seasoned producers that have been here the longest. So we're probably like the lead producers of all of the producers here. I am also the lead guy when it comes to our advertising department. So anytime you see a sponsor like Big Daddy Joe, I know you watch a lot of Patriot stuff. Whenever you see Prize Picks or sponsors like that, I'm in charge of all that stuff. I work on all of those campaigns, make sure that everything goes smoothly. So that's like my big job here at Chat Sports. I am a producer, kind of on a on and off basis. I mean, I still produce quite a bit. I literally produced our Texans live show earlier today. But like my big main job is running our advertising department. And I also do some training. So I do train new employees. I do train employees. But yeah. But Brett said so. I appreciate the kind words from Alper. I do appreciate the kind words from Alper. That's very nice of him. Lord Buddy Bear's here. Sorry, I'm letting my power went out for a bit. I hope you're all good. You good? Are you good? I hope you're good, Lord Buddy Bear. Not the Brett that runs it. There's 2 Bretts. There's 2 Bretts. Brett Scott is our COO. Brett Alper runs our Patriots channel. There's 2 Bretts, 2 different Bretts at Chat Sports. Jack, the CEO of baseball at Chat Sports. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that title. I'm the CEO of baseball at Chat Sports. You're good now, Lord Buddy? All right, as long as you're good. As long as you're good. All right. Answer this question for me. Does Shohei hit a home run tonight? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Mike Nintendo Master says no. Colleen is saying no. Big Daddy Joe says it's going to be the second at-bat for Shohei. Dead78 going yes. Yoda Jenkins says 51% chance yes. Joe Mama's going yes. My dad says he does. I think if the just based on what we've seen in the first 4 games, if the Dodgers want a chance, Shohei's got to do something. Blue Richard saying yes. My mom's saying yes. Colin says, I think other players will sign. I hope. They changed up the lineup tonight for the first time in this series. So I hope that is the I hope that's the reason. First pitch of the game, yes. It won't be the first pitch of the game because the Blue Jays will hit first. But first pitch of that half inning, I could see it. I could see it. Cross my fingers. Batman Loves in the chat saying yes. If you haven't already, hit that like button. You'll get a little surprise when you hit the like button. It's pretty cool. If you guys want a little surprise, hit the like button. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, we're getting set here. Dodger Stadium's loud. Dodger Stadium is loud. What have we not done yet? They're not doing it yet. Let's get into what I'm looking for in the game. I'm going to run through this kind of quickly because we have let the time kind of go kind of quickly today. It's so much better when you have a chair. Time flies by when you have a chair. When you're not having to stand the entire time, time flies by when you have a chair. I'm so happy I have a chair tonight. All right, here's what I'm looking for. Who wins the pitching battle? This is going to be, guys, just spoiler alert, this is going to be number one for the rest of the series. Because it's important. Because of how shot the bullpens are. The bullpens are still going to be shot all the way up until Game 7, if we get there. The bullpens are going to be struggling because they had to be used. They had to be used. So, yeah. So who's going to win the pitching battle? Trey Yesavage, Blake Snell, we already went through it. If Yesavage can give you a 5, kind of a similar stat line, I think Toronto's got a really good shot. But I do think Snell probably has a bounce-back game too. So I'm excited to see this pitching matchup go down. Number 2, what do we get from Shohei? That's going to be another big thing that we are looking for tonight because, as we talked about a little bit earlier in the build-up, kind of seems like it's Shohei or bust for this team. They just haven't proven that they are the scrappy team that we know them from last year. They just haven't proven it yet. It really has been Shohei or the highway. So what do we get from Shohei? Does he have another big game? He's not going to be able to do it all by himself. You're going to have the lineup contribute in some way, shape, or form. But Shohei's going to have to do what he does. He is the greatest player in baseball, has one of the biggest contracts in sports history. Like, he's going to have to figure it out. Like they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to contribute. Will George Springer be back? We know he will not start. He's not in the starting lineup. We know that for a fact. Will he pinch hit, though? Will he play at all? We'll see. If not today, I would expect him to be back on Friday because you're going to have a day off. It is a travel day, but you'll have a day off. So it seems like he's close. I don't think he's that far away. I would expect we see him again in this series. They did not take him off the roster, obviously. So will he pinch hit tonight? He's not going to start. We know that already. We went through the lineups earlier in the pregame show. But will he start? Not start, excuse me. Will he pinch hit? I don't know. We will see. Which bullpen is more cooked? I think they're both cooked. But which bullpen is still continuing to feel the 18-inning game? Because some relievers had to pitch last night, too, that pitched in the 18-inning game. Like I know Flaherty from the Blue Jays, I think he's pitched in every single game of this series. He's been an absolute workhorse. Which bullpen is more cooked? That's going to be something like we talked about with the pitching battle at the top. That's going to be something that's going to affect the bullpens for the rest of the series. Even if it goes 7, it doesn't matter how much time of rest you have. So, unless someone throws a shutout tonight, a complete game shutout, then the bullpens are probably going to be cooked. And then who leads going into Toronto? Michael Vasquez says in the chat, whoever takes this game takes the series. I kind of agree with that sentiment because it's a best-of-3 series now. The first team to win 2. If you win the first game, you've only got to win one of the next 2. You can afford to take a loss. If you lose tonight, you've got to win the next 2. There is no more losing. You have to win. So whoever wins tonight, I think, has the clear advantage headed back to Toronto. I don't care if the Dodgers win and we're going back to Toronto. I don't care. The Dodgers will have the clear advantage headed back in Toronto. So who leads going into Toronto? We'll see. Anything can happen. We've seen it. We've seen everything under the sun in this series. We saw an 18-inning game in Game 3, and then we saw like a 2.5-hour game last night. Anything can happen in the World Series, and I'm super excited to see it get started. All right. Someone asked for the super chat menu earlier. I apologize. I was going through my keys. Here is the super chat menu that we're rocking with tonight. Any super chat's a shout out. It's the same super chat menu we've been rocking with for the entire series. Any super chat gets a shout out. We put you on screen. We shout you out. I can add, if you got questions about your favorite team, we can talk about those. Any super chat, $1, $2, however many dollars. $5 is a raffle ticket. We are going to be giving away a jersey of your choice, any team, any player at the end of the series. We've got a bunch of raffle tickets so far, but the raffle's going to continue to go for the rest of the series. So $5 gets you in. I know that payday is coming up within the next few days. We will be live on Friday when I assume most people are going to get paid. So if you want to wait till Friday, you're more than welcome. But it's still a thing. $5 is a raffle ticket. $20 is a bean boozled. We already know. I got them loaded up. They suck. They're the worst. I hate them. I had a pretty good night last night with them, though. I think I had 5 or 6 of them, and I think 4 of them were good. So it's been a pretty fortuitous experience. At least yesterday it was. So that's the super chat menu. Any donations are highly appreciated. Not required, but you would be an absolute hero if you did. Okay, let's do this one. I like to do this one. This one's always fun. So I know that not everyone here is a fan of either of the teams that are Big Daddy Joe. Big Daddy Joe gets it started, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Big Daddy Joe with the $20 super chat getting us started. He's got a great question, so I'm going to answer the question. Joe Mama with a 20 as well, saying Dodgers in 6. We're going to get those up. That's 2 beans before the game even starts. If Boston trades Duran, where do you see him landing? I think he would be the headliner in a pitching trade, so I would say Minnesota for Joe Ryan. If the Reds are really going to trade Hunter Green, I think he would be a great fit in Cincinnati. I don't think they'll trade Hunter Green, but he would be a great fit in Cincinnati if Hunter Green's available. And then, he's always mocked to the Padres. I don't know who you would get back. That one would be a little more interesting. But I think those are the 2 that make the most sense, if you're asking me. And then we got a 20 from Joe Mama. Says the Dodgers in 6. That's 2 beans. I'm going to get to those in a few minutes. But first, before I do that, we are 1 minute away from first pitch. If you're ready for first pitch, spam those me's. Let's get our chat rate up to at least 100. At least 100. Let's get our chat rate up to at least 100. Let's go. If you're ready for first pitch, start spamming your me's. Start spamming your me's. While you do that, I'm going to do the first bean for Big Daddy Joe. I'm going to do the first bean. I'm not looking. I'm picking out of the box. I think this is peach or barf, okay? I think this is peach or barf. That's barf. That's barf. Oh my God, how do they actually make it taste like barf? I'll never understand. That's barf, and that's horrible. Oh my God. That's barf, and that's absolutely horrible. All right, here we go. I'll do the other bean at the end of this half inning. But we do have a ball game going on right now. Blake Snell on the mound. It's stuck in my teeth, too. I got to get it out of my teeth. I got to get it out of my teeth. All right. For the love of God, can we have a good ump tonight? Here we go, folks. Davis Schneider walks up to the plate. Here we go. Blake Snell. Davis Schneider walks up to the plate. The first pitch to him. Oh my God, he smashes one into deep left field. Is it? It's gone. Oh my God, first pitch of the game. Davis Schneider takes one deep. Oh my gosh. And the Blue Jays ambush Blake Snell. They're up 1-0. Oh my gosh. Are they the team of destiny? Are they the team of destiny? The next pitch. Oh my God! Oh my God! Vladdy smashes it! It's going deep to left! It's gone! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The Blue Jays are up 2-0! Into the Dodger bullpen! Oh my God! The Blue Jays. The Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have absolutely ambushed Blake Snell. Back-to-back home runs. Oh my gosh. The 0-2 to Bo Bichette is going to be fouled away. Oh my gosh. I met Dodgers in 2026. That's hilarious. The 0-2 to Bichette's going to be a ball in the dirt. The 2-2 to Bichette. He swings and misses. That'll be out number one. What have we seen to start this game? First pitch to Schneider is gone. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. back-to-back home runs. The first pitch to Alejandro Kirk is high for a ball. First back-to-back home runs to start a game in World Series history. The 1-0 fouled away. That is the first time back-to-back home runs in World Series history. World Series history, folks. 150 games. The 1-1 to Kirk. Kirk lines one up the middle for a single. Folks, the Blue Jays might be the team of destiny. Peter, back-to-back jacks. I love it. The Blue Jays might be the team of destiny, folks. Holy crap. Wow. Dalton Varsho up now. First pitch to him. He's going to ground it to second. Edman throws on to short. Mookie to first. That's a double play to end the inning. They get out of it, but not before the Blue Jays ambush Blake Snell with back-to-back home runs to start the game. Absolutely insane. The first time oh, they're going to challenge the call at first. The first time in 750 games that back-to-back home runs to start a World Series game. The first time. Guys, we are witnessing so much history in this series, it's not even funny. Varsho is safe. Varsho is going to be safe, folks. Varsho is going to be safe. We did get a few super chats. I'm going to hit those real quick while we wait for this million-year review to end. Joe Mama with a hilarious response. Dodgers in 6 sent the 20, and then said, I meant Dodgers in 2026. That's incredible. Hilarious. That's so funny. That's an incredible response. Incredible response. You also get a raffle ticket for the jersey. Awesome. And then Jeff, me, go Jays, electrifying start. You damn right, Jeff. Electrifying start for the Blue Jays. I'm starting to get some energy back. Been very low energy the last few days for obvious reasons. All right, Dalton Varsho up now. Not Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement, excuse me. The first pitch to him. It's going to be a ball outside. There we go. 1-0 count here on Ernie Clement, hitting .316 on the season. Pickoff attempt at first. Man. More and more and more and more. We're just giving you a head start, as all says suavemente. Let's go. Welcome to everybody joining the show. What a start to this game. More history we are witnessing. The 1-0. Varsho is stealing, and he gets out at second base. Will Smith gets him. That will end the inning, this time for real. He's out. They're challenging the call again. They're challenging the call at second. The Blue Jays are challenging the call at second. While we wait, 233 people watching. While we wait, hit that like button. You get a little surprise if you hit the like button. It's kind of fun. It's a little fun. You get a little surprise if you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes right now. We're at 255. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? 89 right now. There's a little super secret surprise if you hit the like button. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Runner is out. They wasted their challenge. One challenge left for the Blue Jays. Tie goes the runner. Safe. Dang. All right. Now we actually, for real this time, head to the bottom of the first. Hit that like button. We just got to 103. Hell yeah. I owe another bean because we got the 20 from Joe Mama at the beginning of the stream. If you're wondering, Jack, why are you doing a Bean Boozled bean? If you send in a $20 super chat, I will do a Bean Boozled. All right, I'm not going to look. I'm not looking. Another either peach or barf. I got barf last time. It was bad. Please, for the love of God, be Peach. Please, for the love of God, be Peach. It's Peach. Thank the heavens. So we're batting 500 tonight. We're batting 500 tonight. Sir, how can we get my Rockies to not stink? Sell the team. I think is the best one I can is the best thing I can tell you. Sell the team. That Red Sox fans in the chat, how you doing? All right. Santana. I hit the like button, but I'm scared now because all surprises aren't good. Well, no, the surprise happens when you hit the like button. Did you not see it, Suave? Did you not see the surprise? It happens when you hit the like button. Did you not see it? You might not have seen it. It might not work for you. It might not work for you. It's a surprise when you hit the like button. The Blue Jays still have one challenge left. They have one challenge left. I hit the like button, but I'm scared now because all surprises aren't good surprises. It's a fun surprise. It's not anything bad. It happens right when you hit the like button. It's not anything I'm going to do. It's YouTube. It's a feature. It turns into the like button turns into a little baseball. Nothing happened. The like button turns into a little baseball. It's funny. It's fun. I don't know. If it didn't happen for you guys, I'm sorry. It happened for me. It happened for a lot of people. Not scary though. I promise. Not scary. All right, the Dodgers are up now. They have flipped their lineup around a little bit. Mookie Betts is now hitting third. They moved Freddie back to fourth. They moved Will Smith up to second. Kik Hernandez is now in center. Alex Call is getting the start in left. They have benched Andy Pages. The Dodgers got a lot of work to do. The Dodgers have a lot of work to do. All right, the first pitch to Shohei from Trey Yesavage is down low for a ball. Have a good night, that Red Sox fan. Hope you have a good night. All right, we got a 1-0 count here. Yesavage kicks, he fires. That's going to be a strike. Shohei did not have a great game last night. Didn't do much. No hits. But, you know, the game before he had 2 home runs and 2 doubles. The 1-1 is going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Shohei is hitting 400 in this World Series. He has really been the main manufacturer of runs for the Dodgers. 1-2 count here. The pitch. It's a ball in the dirt. He spiked it. Whoo! Two count here for Shohei. Does he have that dog in him? Yesavage kicks, he fires. That is going to be a foul ball once again. 89-mile-an-hour slider for Yesavage. Yesavage had a relatively good outing in Game 1. He only went 4. They had a $20 from Suavemente. Let's go. Shohei grounds one right back to the pitcher. Yesavage makes the play, flips it on to first. That is going to be out number 1 for the Dodgers. Suave sent in a 20. We'll get to that after this half inning. I will take down another bean, boozled jelly bean. I'm 1 for 2 on the night. I'm 1 for 2 on the night. 1 good, 1 bad so far. Trey Yesavage, they're talking about his release point. It is ridiculously straight up and down. Like, ridiculously straight up and down. All right, Will Smith up in the order. Mookie Betts was moved down to the 3 hole. The first pitch to him is going to be a strike it's on the outside edge, 95 miles per hour. Career starts. Trey Yesavage has had 3 regular season starts for the Blue Jays. He's had 5 postseason starts. The 0-1. Smith hits one hard, but not deep into left. Schneider's there, makes the catch for out number 2. Colleen liked and unliked and tried it again. Saw the little baseball. It's cool. All right, here comes Mookie Betts. Here comes Mookie Betts. He is hitting 158 in the World Series. No home runs, no RBIs. He's hitting 250 in the postseason. Not going to have it. Not going to do it. First pitch to him is going to be a strike. No show Betts is up. He has not been good in the World Series. You know, I talked about it in the pregame shows. Calling a spade, he's been bad. The 0-1 to Mookie is going to be a swing and a miss for strike 2. Got to start hitting early, Dodgers. Can't wait till the pitcher starts to get tired. Yeah. 0-2 count here to Mookie. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Mookie. I want Mookie to succeed. You know, I wish he was in Boston. You know, I miss that he's not in Boston. But I still want him to succeed. He did a lot for the Red Sox, especially in 2018. I still want him to succeed, but I'm just going to call it like I see it. He has not been good. Here is our sub counter tonight. Let's take a look at where we're at. We are just about 150 subscribers away from 420,000. Can we get there tonight? I think we can. I think we can get there tonight. Can we get to 420,000 subscribers tonight? Tonight. We're about 150 away. We're going to be live for Game 5. We'll be live for Game 5 on Friday. If it goes Game 7, we'll be live for Game 6, on Friday. If it goes 7, you can bet your bottom dollar we're going to be live on Saturday as well. We're going to be live on Sunday for an NFL-style, red zone-style show covering the AM slate of NFL games. Then on Tuesday, big day on Tuesday, NFL trade deadline on Tuesday. We will be live for the NFL trade deadline, and then later that night, we will be live for the first College Football Playoff National Championship rankings. What's the World Series at? 2-2. It is a 2-2 series right now. It is a 2-2 series. So hit that sub button if you have not already. 317 people watching. You all are the best. We did just get another sub as well. And now we have got to... Oh, man, they're coming in now. So Suave sent in this one first. Hit the like button, but I'm scared now. We talked about that one already. Then he sent the 20. Let's go, Suave. So I did it again. Now I've seen it. It's actually dope. Thanks for covering the game. I'm like 20 seconds delayed, by the way. I am sorry. I hope that it catches up eventually. That is a Bean Boozled Jelly Bean. Every $20 I take down a Bean Boozled Jelly Bean. Suave also sent in another 20, which we'll get to right here. Mookie's eyes are missing, LOL. At least his D is good. Okay, relax. Relax. Yoda sent in a 20 as well. So that's 2 more Bean Boozled Jelly. 3, right? That's actually 3. That's 3 more. All right. First one. This one I think is either strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Okay, here we go. That's dead fish. Oh my God. Okay, we're just going to do the next one. So this is the second one from Suave. Oh, God. Juicy pear or booger. We'll do that in a sec. The first, the pitch to Ernie Clement is foul. All right. Juicy pear or booger. Here we go. I'll get the other one at the end of this half inning. That's booger. The 0-1. Grounds to Mookie. He throws on to first. That's out number 1. That's booger. That's horrible. Yoda Jenkins with a 20 as well. What do you call it if Mookie makes a wager? Mookie Betts. That's good. That's good. I'll do that bean after this half inning. Okay. So I'm what, 1 for 4 now? The first pitch to Barger. He grounds it between the first and second baseman. That's going to be a single. The Southern Shrimp with a 20. We'll get to that at the end of this half inning. He says, I have no idea what we're talking about or doing here, but go Blue Jays. Go Blue Jays. We're covering the game. We're back. We were at commercial. We're back. I'll show you what the $20 Super Chat does after this half inning. I still have two beans left, right? First pitch to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is a check swing. Did he go? He did not. Hello, Charlicia. Relax, Suave. Relax. Hello, Charlicia. Hope you're having a great night. Welcome in. 1-0 count on Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Snell kicks, he fires. That's a swing and a miss for strike one. With 8 home runs, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is tied for the second most in postseason MLB history. There we go. 1-1 count here. The pitch. Maybe a ball just outside. So I have 2 more Bean Boozled jelly beans left. Is that correct? Can anyone vouch that for me? I did that one. Did that one. Did the first one for Suave. Did the second one for Suave. Yeah, I've got 2. I've got Yoda and I've got Southern Shrimp. The 2-1 is going to be a strike looking. 22 pitches for Snell so far. Yeah, Michael. Hey, Nick, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Nick. Thanks for watching. The 2-2. That's going to be popped up down the right field line. Teoscar is there. He makes the catch for out number 2. 2 outs, by the way. 2 outs. 2 down. 2 down. All righty. Showing Yamamoto in the dugout. He will be pitching in Game 6. We know what happened last time he pitched in Toronto. Andres Jimenez up now for the Blue Jays. The first pitch to him. It's going to be a nasty curveball for strike 1. Oh, 1 count here. Snell kicks, he fires. That's going to be a swing and a miss. We got an 0-2 count. Snell is starting to settle in. I think a little too late, but he is starting to settle in. That's 20 consecutive breaking balls and changeups for Snell after allowing the 2 home runs on fastballs. That comes from Buster Olney. That is very interesting. Very interesting from Buster Olney. 0-2 count here. Snell kicks, fires. That's a swing and a miss. That was a fastball. Jimenez could not catch up to it, and that ends the inning. We head now to the bottom of the second. Can the Dodgers respond? They are on the back foot once again. All right, I owe 2 more beans. You're probably asking, Jack, what are you talking about? Every $20 that is sent in, every $20 Super Chats, I do a Bean Boozled jelly bean. If you don't know what Bean Boozled jelly beans are, they're either good or they're really bad. And I owe 2 more because we got a 20 from a Yoda Jenkins. This is a great comment. I absolutely love it. What do you call it when Mookie makes a wager? Mookie Betts. All right, I'm looking away. I'm picking a bean. This is going to be either top banana or wet dog is this one. So let's see. That's wet dog. I can't catch a break tonight. I can't catch a break. I've had 1 good one, and that's it. Or 2. I've had two good ones of 6. I can't catch a break tonight. I can't catch a break. Cannot catch a break tonight. All right. And then we got another 20 from the Southern Shrimp. I have no idea what we're talking about or doing, but here, go Blue Jays. Thank you so much. He said, I hope when my bean comes up, it's a damn break, LOL. I hope so, too. I hope so, too. All right, I'm looking away. Oh, no, it's a black one. This is either licorice or burnt rubber. I have been avoiding these like the plague because I've never had burnt rubber. I've heard it is the worst. I have been avoiding these ones like the plague, but we are going to do it now. The Southern Shrimp, this is not a break. This is, yeah. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. Licorice. Licorice. Thank God. By the way, these people that are sending in these 20s are also getting a bunch of raffle tickets as well. Every $5. Every $5 is a raffle ticket. At the end of the series, we're going to give away a jersey of your choice. Any team, any player. Doesn't have to be Dodgers, doesn't have to be Blue Jays. That'll be done at the end of the series. There we go. Thank you so much for all the supers so far tonight. We've been popping off. We're already over $100. All right, Freddie Freeman, the first pitch in was a strike. The next pitch is a swing and a miss. I believe I saw he's got a 19-game on-base streak in the World Series. 19-game World Series on-base streak. The 0-2 count to Freddie. Yesavage kicks, he fires. Fouled away. 85-mile-an-hour splitter. I got a bean stuck in the back of my throat. Here we go. The 0-2. It's going to be a ball high. What's up, Raider Nation 88? How does the raffle work in terms of contact? If you win, either I have a Chat Sports email or a social, like, reach out via social media. I'll make sure I have your info. The 1-2, Freddie fouls it away. I'll make sure if you win. So make sure you're here. If you're not here to claim it, then we redraw. So you got to make sure you're here. If you are not here when we do it and you can't claim it, we will redraw. The 1-2 to Freddie is just inside for a ball. If you're here and you win, then I'll make sure I get in contact with you via email, social media, something. 2-2 count here to Freddie Freeman. Yesavage kicks, he fires. Freddie's going to foul that away. The 2-2. The pitch from Yesavage. A swing and a miss. A nasty splitter. That's going to be out number 1. That was a nasty splitter by Yesavage. Whew! Up walks Teoscar Hernandez. Had a home run 2 nights ago in game number 3. Here we go, folks. The first pitch to Teoscar is a ball. The 1-0. Give me a called strike. It was close. It was close. The 1-2 to Teoscar. Sorry, I'm reviewing a short. Is a swing and a miss for strike 3. I'm reviewing a short. Someone mashed up my home run calls. I'm reviewing that real quick. All right, first pitch to Tommy Edman is going to be low for a ball. All right, I'm going to post this to my Twitter real quick. The 1-0 is fouled away. One. The pitch is going to be fouled away. Sorry, guys. I'm tweeting something out real quick. The 1-2. It's going to be swing and a miss. Yesavage is on one tonight. He is looking fantastic. We head to the top of the third. The Dodgers have no response. Yesavage is just looking very savage tonight. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I am tweeting something out real quick. I'm tweeting out the highlights of my home run calls real quick. We got another $20 super chat from Suave. All right, got some more soups. Let's go. What do we got? We're almost up to $200 already. We got another 20 from the Southern Shrimp. Eat another bean for that raffle. You're getting in the raffle. I will have another bean, boozled bean as well. So many bots. So many bots. Oh, the bots. Type B to block the bots. All right. The Southern Shrimp. $20 super chat. I got to do another bean. Another juicy pear booger. Great. All right, here we go. Another booger, man. I cannot win right now. I can't win. Dude, I cannot win tonight. 20 from Suave. Every time Mookie's up at bat, strikes out, he walks away like he was told that you are not the father. All right, I'm going to do another one real quick. We're back to the game. This is either Tutti Frutti or Sneaky Socks, maybe? I'm not sure. The first pitch to Davis Schneider. Going to be a ball. I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't taste bad, so I think it's good. The 1-0. Send me a ball. All right, we got a 3. Oh, sorry, guys. Back to the game. We got a 3-1 count on Davis Schneider. Sorry, I'm handling a bunch of different stuff right now, trying to make sure we got some good stuff. All right, 3-2 count on Davis Schneider here. The pitch from Snell is a swing and a miss. He got Schneider this time. He won that battle. I would argue Schneider's battle was probably a little more consequential, but the 1-0 to Vladdy, that's a swing and a miss. The 1-1. The 2-1. That's going to be another ball. Cool. 3-1 count on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch is a ball low. He's going to walk him. What is up, Justin? I'm good, Justin. I was posting a highlight, so I was looking at my phone, making sure that everything was posted correctly. So I was making sure everything was posted correctly on my phone. I'm good. I'm feeling a little more energetic now. I was pretty tired coming into today, but I feel pretty energetic right now, which is good. I got a chair today, which is awesome. Bo Bichette walks up now. The first pitch to him is going to be grounded to short. Mookie throws on to second. Kind of a bad throw. Edman still has it. That is going to be out number 2. So they do get the out at second, but a bad throw by Mookie ends the oh, there's Xavier. Here is the Snell I know and hated. LOL. Snell hasn't been playing great today. Hey, Xavier, since you're watching, so I don't have to slack you, can you post the social post on Maine and just collab with my MLB account? The first pitch to Kirk is a swing and a miss. Can you collab with my Jack Lautaret MLB account? I would appreciate that, so I don't have to worry about it right now. The 0-1 count. No, on Instagram. I already posted it on Twitter. The 0-1 to Kirk. Swings at a low ball. That is going to be fouled away. 0-2 count here. Mookie's not living up to that contract. I mean, Mookie's won 2 World Series since he's gotten there, so he's at a third. So I would say he probably has. He just hasn't had a good series here. He's won 2 World Series. The 0-2, it's going to be high. Which team are you cheering for? Not cheering for a team in specific. My favorite team is the Boston Red Sox. They're obviously not in the series. So I'm rooting for a good game. I want it to go 7, so that's kind of what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for the series to go 7. The 1-2 to Kirk. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Oh, actually fouled away. Fouled away. He hasn't won crap. He's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers. Are you... what? Mookie's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers. What are you talking about? You're rage bait. This is right. I'm not falling for the rage bait tonight. I'm not falling for the rage bait tonight. He's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers. That's the most ridiculous take I've heard all week. The 1-2 to Kirk is a ball bounced in the dirt. How about my Cards? Do you think they're going to be any good? Remember when the Cards was the ish? What happened to us? I think you guys just kind of invested in a lot of old, kind of has-been players, unfortunately. You know, Arenado, the 2-2, that's going to be fouled away. I mean, every team goes through phases of rebuilding, and like the Red Sox are kind of getting out of that now. They were in their rebuilding phase for a few years. They were really bad, and now they're starting to get out of their rebuilding phase. I think that's kind of where the Cardinals are right now. They're kind of in their rebuilding phase. They're kind of figuring out what they want to be. They're moving on from older players to younger players. That's what the Red Sox have been through over the past few. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. That will end the inning. Snell has found it. Snell has found it. We headed to the bottom for it. Yeah, he has so many playoff moments that stick out in your head. Get a clue. When I'm signing a player, this is all I'm going to say, and then I'm ending this absolutely brain dead conversation, okay? Because this is like the worst take I've heard all week, okay? This is all I'm going to say. When you sign a player, all right, you sign that player to win a World Series. Your goal as a baseball team is to win a World Series, to reach the pinnacle, to win the championship. That is your goal when you're investing in these players, is to win a World Series. Mookie has won 2 World Series and is in a 3rd World Series since he has signed. He has more than earned his contract. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I am not going to give into the rage bait tonight. I've given into the rage bait too much in this series. So, whatever your name is, Mitchell, I hope you have a good night. We can agree to disagree. I don't think your take is that great. It is what it is. This is sports. It's subjective. We can have our own takes. I think Mookie has more than earned his contract. I would love him to still be in Boston. I'm pissed he's not still in Boston. He's won 2 World Series with the Dodgers. I think he's earned his contract. But that's where I'm going to end that one. We can agree to disagree. That's sports. I hope you have a great night. If you love baseball, hit that like button. Did I miss any supers? Or am I all caught up? I'm all caught up. Okay. Hit that like button. We have 323 people watching. We're at 142 likes. Can we get to 150? That's only 8 likes. Can we get there? Can we get to 150 likes? Can we do it? Can we do it? We're at 145, only 5 away. Can we get to 150 likes? Also, while you're at it, I'm going to post, I just posted the highlight mashup of the first 2 home runs on my Twitter. I'm going to put that tweet in the live chat. If you guys can go retweet that tweet, I will give you guys some shout-outs. If you guys can go retweet this tweet for me, all right? If you guys can go retweet this tweet, I'll give you guys a shout-out. We got to 162 likes. You guys are the absolute best. You guys are the absolute best. Hit that. If you can go retweet that tweet, let's get more people in this chat. Let's get more people in this chat. The first pitch to Max Muncy is going to be a strike. The 0-1. Going to be a ball just inside. Shout out to Mike retweeting it. The 1-1. That's going to be fouled away. So Yesavage has been shoving tonight. He's looked really, really good. Yesavage has looked really good tonight. 1-2 count from the youngin. The pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. Shout out to you, Mike. Shout out to you. I saw your tweet. I gave you a little like on that tweet. Shout out to you. 2-2 on Muncy. The pitch. That's going to be a ball low. Full count here for Max Muncy. The 3-2 pitch. He absolutely dots a pitch for a strikeout. What a dot. That's his 5th strikeout of the day in 3 innings. Lord Buddy Bear retweeted the tweet. I see William has retweeted the tweet as well. Suave hitting it with a little like. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate you guys. I want to get the stream out to as many people as possible. The first pitch to Kike is going to be a swing and a miss. I want to get the stream out. Yoda Jenkins giving it a little quote tweet. Let's go, Yoda. I want to get this stream out to as many people as we can. 5 straight strikeouts for Trey Yesavage, by the way. The 0-1 is a ball. 5 straight strikeouts from Trey Yesavage. The pitch. It's a ball in the dirt. Ball in the dirt. Two-one to Kike. The pitch. Kike hits one hard. It is deep into left. It's a no-doubter. And the Dodgers respond. The playoff merchant, Kik Hernandez, just absolutely destroys a baseball. He hit the living crap out of that baseball. No doubter. The Dodgers respond. They cut the lead in half. We got a 1-1 count here. One-two count on Alex Call, who is getting the start over. 2-2 count here on Alex Call. He is getting the start over, what's his name? His name is Andy Pajes. Call. Hits one into left center. Varsho's there, makes the catch. Yeah, they're showing the replay of the Kike home run. He absolutely destroyed it. Shout out to all you. You guys are the best. All right, here's Shohei, folks. The first pitch to him is spiked in the dirt for ball one. Shohei's 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in the first. In the World Series, he's hitting .375 with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. Yesavage kicks and fires. Wow, that is dotted for a strike on the inside. One count to Shohei. Another pitch inside. This time it is a ball. Two one here. Can Yesavage get out of this? The pitch. That was a risky pitch by Yesavage, but it is fouled away by Shohei. Oh, something's about to happen here because 2-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Yesavage. One mistake from Yesavage. Other than that, he has been absolutely cooking tonight. It is now a 2-1 ball game, though. Are we in for an absolute heater like we were the other night? All right. Here we are with our subs. What are we, 129 away from 420,000? If you haven't already hit that sub button, make sure you do. We're going to be live again on Friday for Game 6. And then if they go to Game 7 on Saturday, we will also be live for that. So make sure you hit that sub button. Sorry, Jack, got to bug out. 4 a.m. comes early. Have a great night. Hey, Big Daddy Joe, shout out to you. Everyone, shout out to Big Daddy Joe. Shout out to Big Daddy Joe. Have a great night, my man. Hopefully I see you on Friday for Game 6. Hopefully I see you on Friday for Game 6. Shout out to you, man. Have a great night. Hopefully you get some sleep. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm finally going to get some sleep. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. Suave, you're having fun tonight, and I'm with it. I am with it. We did get some more soups. I was trying to re-exit, but I'm not. But I'm tech lacking. I'm too tech lacking. That's all right. It's all good. Shout out to Big Daddy Joe. Shout out to you. Shout out to Suave as well. With the 5. That's another raffle ticket for him. And he also just sent in another one. Said, like the video for a surprise, like me for a surprise. Oh, relax, big guy. Relax, big guy. Relax over there. Relax over there. Yeah, can we get to 420 tonight? How we feeling? How we feeling about getting to 420 tonight? How we feeling about getting to 420 tonight? All right. Hit that sub button if you've not already. We're going to be live again on Friday. If necessary, we'll be live again on Saturday. Don't miss out. Join us. Join us. Join us. All right, we are back to the game. The first pitch to Dalton Varsho is a strike. What in the world happened here? There it is. The 0-1 to Varsho is a ball. One count here. That's going to be fouled away. The 1-2 to Varsho. That's going to be a ball in the dirt. 2-2 count coming up. 2-2 count incoming. The pitch. Wow, I can't believe he hit that. It's dropping in right field. Teoscar slides. He does not make the catch. Varsho is running. He's running to third. He's going to stay at third. That is a leadoff, stand-up, triple from Dalton Varsho to get it going in the fourth. Wow. Dalton Varsho gets it started with a stand-up triple. I can't believe he hit that ball. It was so far outside. I can't believe it. It was a weak little, kind of lining, looping kind of fly ball. Teoscar's running in to get it. He slides, but he's not able to make it. Bounces past him, it keeps going. And so Varsho, with how fast he is able to get to third on a stand-up triple. All right, we got a 1-0 count on Ernie Clement here. The pitch. That's going to be fouled away. 1-1 count coming. The A's are they're on their way to Vegas. They're playing in Sacramento again next year, but I think in the next few years the A's will be in Vegas. They are going to be the Las Vegas A's. Yeah, that is true. We got a 1-1 count here. Clement lines one into center field. Kike is going to make the play. Varsho is tagging. The throw is offline. Varsho is going to score. And the Blue Jays respond and take a 3-1 lead. There we go. So Toronto responds with a run of their own after Kike hits the solo home run last inning. That's some really good baseball by the Blue Jays right there. Really good offense there. The first pitch to Addison Barger is going to be a ball. The Blue Jays might be the team of destiny, folks. The 1-0 to Barger. Going to be a ball low. Check swing, but he didn't go. One for one on the day with a single in the second for Barger. .55 pitches for Blake Snell here in the fourth. The pitch. It's a strike. I don't think so, but we'll go with it. Two-one count here. Should be 3-0, but it is what it is. The pitch. That is a ball. 3-1 in the dirt. That's funny, Colleen. 400 people watching. If you've not already, hit that sub button. The 3-1. That's going to be fouled away. We're up to 58 pitches for Blake Snell here in the fourth. He's still got probably a few innings left. Full count here. Snell winds, kicks, and he fires. That is going to be ball 4. Checked his swing, but he was clearly did not swing. That's going to be ball 4. We also have one out, by the way. We also have one out. All right. So the Blue Jays are showing that, like I've said, I think they might be the team of destiny. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up now for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 on the night for him. The first pitch to him is a strike. 88-mile-an-hour changeup. We got Raider Nation slaying the bots in the chat. Let's go. IKF fouls one down the right field line. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Go make some coffee, Neo. Hopefully you're not going to need it all night. Hopefully this is not a long game. I would really love to not go 18 again. I do have a chair tonight, so I am sitting, so that's good. Sandy Koufax has been at every game this series for them. The 0-2. Did he go? He did. Strike 3. Isaiah Kiner Falefa gets caught up on a nasty pitch from Blake Snell. It was an awesome game. Is this a Dodgers or Blue Jays channel? This is neither. This is Chat Sports. We cover all sports. We cover MLB, NBA, WNBA, NFL, college football. We do it all. So this is an unbiased, down the middle baseball stream. We are lovers of baseball that are calling the game. All right, we got no 1 count here. The pitch from Snell is a ball. Suave. That's crazy. $20. That's another Bean Boozled jelly bean. The 1-1 would be a foul ball. Who do we think, Cleveland or Boston? I'm always Boston all the way. I am a Boston sports fan. One, 2 count here. Oh, something about to happen. Here comes the pitch. Checked his swing. They're going to say he went. So Blake Snell gets out of it, but not before giving up another run. We're headed now to the bottom of the 4th. All right. With almost 500 people watching, I am once again going to check out the sub counter. Where are we at with subs? We're getting close. Am I from Mass? I am not. My grandparents are from Massachusetts. They lived in Worcester. They are from Worcester, so I was born and raised a Boston sports fan. Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, all of the above. So, yeah, that's where my roots come from. I was born and raised in Arizona, but my entire family is my entire family are Boston sports fans. Hit that sub button if you're not already. Our goal tonight is 420,000 subscribers. We're very close. We're 122 away. We're 122 subs away if you've not already hit that sub button. If you have already hit the sub button, send the link to a friend. Since you go for the Red Sox, it's also follow your channel. Hell yeah, King Raider. If you're a Red Sox fan, King Raider, go to the Red Sox Rundown by Chat Sports. That is a channel that I run. where I do daily Red Sox videos, although we're not going to get a Red Sox video today because I was too tired. But we also have a Celtics channel, Celtics Today by Chat Sports. So go check those channels out as well. Yeah, no Red Sox video today. Too much going on. I was on Texans Live. I had to do a Michigan video with our boss. I had this stream, so just not a lot of time today. May I see the live game? No, we cannot show the live game because that is copyright and the channel might get deleted. And obviously, since this is my full-time job, I would not like the channel to get deleted because then I might get fired. And that would not be good. That would not be ideal. All right, we head to the bottom of the fourth. I do owe another bean, by the way. I'll do that the next half inning. I totally forgot. I wanted to hit the sub, see what the sub counter was at. All right, we've got an 0-1 count on Will Smith. Did that hit him? Did that hit him? It was close. They're going to say it did not. 1-1 count here. They're not going to challenge. So 1-1 count. It did not hit him. It got very close, but it did not. So we got a 1-1 count coming up for Will Smith. He tried. He played it off. He tried. Valiant effort by him. The 1-1 to Smith is going to be a swing and a miss. Yesavage is just on tonight. 50 pitches in the fourth. The 1-2 count. Yesavage from the wind. Pitches, swing and a miss. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Do you miss watching Big Papi and Manny Ramirez? So, prime Papi and Manny, I was too young to remember. I was born in 1998, so I don't remember 04 like at all. The first pitch to Mookie is going to be fouled away. I slightly remember 07. But yeah, so I remember Papi. I remember Manny a little bit. But yeah, of course I miss Papi and Manny. I mean, they're the best. The 0-1. The Yankees lose. It's like my favorite thing in the entire world. I freaking love Papi. He's the best. I didn't get to like watch him in their prime, but like 13, I remember Papi was on that team. The 1-1's a strike. So, yeah. 04, I was too young to remember 04. I don't remember 04 at all. Yesavage has struck out 7 of the last 9 batters. The pitch. Make that 8 of the last 10. That is strike 3. Yesavage is absolutely dominating tonight. Domination from Trey Yesavage. Freddie Freeman up now. They've really had no response. They've really had no response for Trey Yesavage. Just one Kik Hernandez home run is all they've been able to do. The first pitch to Freddie is a swing and a miss. Strikeout in the second. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Oh, 1 count incoming. King Raider's a Red Sox fan. Let's freaking go, King Raider. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. 0-2 count here. The pitch hits Freddie Freeman in like the ankle area. That's going to be a base runner. That's a base runner. We're one sub away from 6-9, 6-9 on the Red Sox rundown. That's electric. Teoscar grounds one to short. No play. It was kind of grounded up the middle. So Jimenez tried to make a play, but not happening. I do love that there's a bunch of Red Sox fans in here tonight. This is fun. I enjoy having some Sox fans in here. We can talk some shop in between innings. Tommy Edmond up now. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. We got 2 runners on, though. Let's see if the Dodgers can respond. The first pitch from Yesavage is in the dirt. That's awesome, Peter. That's awesome that you were able to see those moments. Those are absolutely crazy. Iconic. Mound visit here. 1-0 count. 1-0 count going. All right. Pitches by inning for Yesavage. 11 in the first, 16 in the second, 20 in the third, and then I believe that was 13 so far in the fourth. The 1-0 to Tommy. It's going to be a swing and a miss. We're 8 likes away from 200 likes. Can we get to 200 likes? When you hit the like button, you get a little surprise, a little baseball. The 1-1. Oh, he jams Edman. He pops it up in the infield. Jimenez is there. He makes the catch. The inning is over. So they had some life, but they ended up stranding too. Okay, real quick, folks, I got to go to the bathroom. So we're going to have to do no jack on screen for a minute. So just let me know who you got. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds, okay? I'll be back. I got to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. We are back. And I got back just in time for the game to come back on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's rock tonight. Name the movie. Oh, man. First pitch to Davis Schneider is going to be fouled away. Mitch is in the chat. What is up, Mitch? Hope you're having a good night, brother. You're halfway there, Justin. What movie is it from? Okay, we're back. Had to go to the bathroom. I'm locked in for the rest of the game. All right, Davis Schneider. 0-1 count to him. Solo home run in the first on the first pitch of the game. You got it, Justin. School of Rock. Great movie. Back to this. Actually, no. I actually want to go to this. Suave. Two count here on Davis Schneider. The pitch. Oh, he swung. Oh! They say he didn't swing. Wow. He definitely swung. I need the side angle of that. Let me see the side angle. He definitely went. What? He definitely went. Oh, my gosh. Not even close. And he walks. He walks, man. That shouldn't have happened. He walks. Holy crap. Justin, you're the man. I appreciate you. You're the man, Justin. I appreciate you from watching. All the people in the chat that are just hanging out, having a good time, you guys are the best. I appreciate every single one of you from watching tonight. This is why I do this. I love to just hang out. This is like a hangout, you know? We hang out, we watch ball, we talk ball, we have a good time. Good vibes. You know, good vibes. That's what we do. That's why we're here. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk ball, have a good time. This is for pure seam heads, pure baseball lovers. That's what this is for. All right. First pitch to Vladdy is going to be a strike. Vladdy is 1 for 1 on the night with a solo home run in the first and a walk. Be fouled away. Yeah, that was a bad call, poorly. That was a bad call. That was a bad call, man. He definitely went. That should have been strike 3, and it turned into a walk. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. 0-2 count here to Vladdy. The pitch from Snell. Back to Snell. Throws on to second. On to first. That's going to be a double play. All right. So it does not come back to bite them. Vladdy grounds right back to Snell. We have a little 1-4-3 double play. Absolutely beautiful. And the Dodgers saved themselves a little bit. Yeah, Peter says 1-4-3 if you're scoring at home. Ball don't lie, says Michael. That is an example of ball don't lie right there. That is a pure example of ball don't lie. Yep. That is a prime example of ball don't lie, for sure. A prime example of ball don't lie. All right, Bo Bichette now. A 1-0 count. The pitch from Snell, is a strike. The ump, I thought, has been calling a pretty good game. And that wasn't the home plate ump's fault, by the way, that on that one call. One is hit into left field. Call is there. He makes the catch. That ends the inning. So Snell gets out of it. Can they do anything here? We head to the bottom of the fifth. All right, I do owe a bean, boozled, from Suave, sent in a 20. Suave's having a night. He's having a night. Snell's in a situationship right now. I'm not going to read the rest of it because I don't want to. $20 to bean boozled. I've done a bunch of these tonight, and every one of them, I think, except for two, has been bad. So, not a good night. What is this? Toasted marshmallow or stink bug? So, I got one of these last night. And it was toasted marshmallow. So, I don't like the odds for this one. I don't. So, we'll see. That's stink bug. Dude. I can't catch a break tonight. I've had like 8 of these. 6 of them have been bad. Oh my God. The aftertaste on this one is horrible. That's what I'm saying, Yoda. How do they know? I don't even know what a stink bug is. What even is a stink bug? I don't even know. Let alone how do they know what it tastes like? They're just making shit up. They're just making shit up over there. Oh, man. That one was bad. That one was like a whole nother level, man. Like, that was crazy. Oh, man. All right, that's the Super Chat menu, folks. $20 is a bean boozled. As you've seen, I am suffering tonight. I cannot get a good one to save my life. $20 is also 4 raffle tickets for the jersey of your choice. So that's our Super Chat menu, and we get back to the game. Yeah. Good call, Buddy Bear. First pitch to Max Muncy is high. Trey Yesavage, other than one bad pitch to Kik Hernandez, has been absolutely lights out tonight. He has been phenomenal. The 1-0 to Muncy is going to be a strike. Absolute dot. Yesavage on the night has had 8 Ks. Only 2 hits and 1 run and no walks. That's an insane stat line. The 1-1 is a ball. Two 1 count here. Muncy's going to foul it away. Yeah, Yesavage is just absolutely carving up the Dodger lineup tonight. Again, it's like one bad pitch to Kik Hernandez. The rest of that is crazy. The 2-2. Muncy grounds it to second. IKF is there. Yesavage is covering. He makes the catch for out number 1. Up comes Kike, though. I also got to do this. Up walks Kik Hernandez, though. So we'll see. He's already got a home run tonight. Can he cut the lead again down to 1? Let's see what happens. Solo home run in the 3rd. 1 for 1 on the day. Here we go. First pitch is a ball low. 68 pitches for Yesavage. This has been a Shohei is looming in the hole. The 1-1 to Kike is a swing and a miss. Batter calls time. The 1-2. The wind, the kick, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another nasty splitter from Trey Yesavage. Oh, all the celebrities. They're showing the celebrities. Manfred and Joe Torre are there. Oh, there's Leo. The first pitch to Alex Call is going to be high. The 1-0. Call is going to pop it foul into the stands. Like the video or else. Spooky. Says Suave. Like the video or else. 500 people watching. Can we get to 250? Somebody got hit by the foul ball. They're checking on him now. Hopefully that person is okay. Is this a fever pitch situation? I sure hope not. The 1-1 is a called strike. I hope that person behind home is okay. The 1-2 count. The pitch. Absolutely, just spiraled into the dirt. Like he just spiked it into the dirt. So 2-2 count here. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit. I'm off tomorrow, so I get to sleep. I actually get to sleep in and relax for the day because there's no game. We'll be back on Friday. The 2-2. That's going to be high for a full count. We got a full count right here, folks. Full count alert. Full count alert, ladies and gentlemen. Checked his swing. They say he went. Strike 3, Trey Yesavage. Is that his 10th strikeout of the day? I think. That is Trey Yesavage's 10th strikeout of the day through 5 innings. Absolutely electric. We head to the 6th, folks. We head to the 6th. If you've not already, hit that like button. We got 519 people watching. Can we get to 150 likes? We are at 211. There's a little surprise when you hit the like button on YouTube. A little surprise. Hit that like button. What are we doing? What are we looking at? We are at 219 likes. Well, you know what I mean, Dr. Checkmate. You know what I mean. Come on. Come on. Come on. Outside of Scherzer, I don't even know any of the Blue Jays pitchers. The Blue Jays low-key have a pretty solid rotation. Kevin Gausman is great. Like a 13-year vet. He's been really good. Trey Yesavage, young rookie, who's pitching tonight. Young rookie. Started the season in single A. Made his way up to the big leagues. Now he's striking out 10 in the World Series. Scherzer, as you mentioned. Who's their fourth? I'm trying to remember who their fourth is. Their fourth. Who pitched for them? Scherzer pitched game 4. Yesavage pitched game 1. Gausman. Oh, Shane Bieber. And then Shane Bieber. I mean, that's a solid rotation, man. I won't lie. That's a solid rotation. All right, we are back for the top of the 6th. Alejandro Kirk is going to lead off. Yesavage just been dealing tonight. Chris Bassett, yeah, he's been out of the bullpen all postseason. He was like their 5 this year, but he's been in the bullpen the entire time. First pitch to Kirk is a ball. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the first. The pitch. That's going to be another ball. Ball low. The 2-0. That's going to be a strike looking. Two 2-1 count here. The pitch is a swing and a miss for a 2-2 count. All right, 82 pitches for Blake Snell. I would assume his leash is starting to get a little short. Might be the last time he pitches this season, though, so they might let him ride. The 2-2. That's going to be a ball. He won't start another game. Maybe he comes out of the bullpen in game 7. A la Chris Sale circa 2018. But this will be the last time he starts. The 3-2 is grounded to third. Max Muncy makes a nice play. Throws to first. That's going to be an out. What the hell is happening here? Oh. There we go. Out number 1. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is going to be on the mound for Game 6 on Friday. We saw what happened last time he pitched in Toronto. He threw a complete game absolute gem. The first pitch to Dalton Varsho is going to be a ball inside. The pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. I think they let Snell throw at least 100 pitches here. Maybe more again. If they don't think he's going to pitch again in the series, just let him loose, you know? The 1-1. A ball inside. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. The 2-1. Another ball inside. Missing that inside. He keeps trying to throw inside. He's missing his spots going inside. All right, here we go. 3-1 count to Varsho. The pitch is a ball on the outside edge. Not a ball, excuse me. It's a strike on the outside edge. I was so used to saying that it was a ball, but it was not. It was a strike. So now we have a full count. Dodger Stadium is starting to get loud. The pitch. Varsho hits it hard, but not too deep. Teoscar is there, and Wright makes the catch for out number 2. First rookie with 10 Ks in a World Series game since 1946. We just keep witnessing more and more history in this series. Absolutely crazy. The first pitch to Ernie Clement is a swing and a miss. 91 pitches for Blake Snell. I do wonder if he comes back out in the 7th. The 0-1. What a play by Freeman. A sliding stop makes the play. Taps first, and the inning is over. Great play by Freddie Freeman right there. There we go. We head to the bottom of the 6th, folks. Bottom of the 6th. I want to hear from all of you. Shout out your favorite team in the chat. I know that there are people in here that are not Dodgers or Blue Jays fans, so let me know. 614 people watching. Shout out your favorite team in the chat. Mine is, of course, the Boston Red Sox. We all know this at this point. Dr. Checkmate's favorite team is the Rockies. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. Charles Stewart's favorite team is the Astros. Blue Richard's favorite team is the Dodgers. Mercow's favorite team is the Yankees. YK Penguin said Red Sox tied with the Blue Jays. So two of your favorite teams are in the East. That's interesting. Nick's favorite team is the Giants. Yoda doesn't have a favorite team, but Mrs. Yoda's favorite team is the Dodgers. So there you go. Ron Raspberry says the Los Angeles Athletics. All right. Griffin's favorite team is the Tigers. Brian Nation's favorite team is the Mets. Of course, we know Neo's favorite team is the Dodgers. Peter Busto's favorite team is the Yanks. 27's better than 9. Yeah, when most of those came before, World War II, I don't really know if we can be celebrating that, my friend. I don't know. I'm just messing with you. Dr. Check. Sorry. They're all got a bot. Miss Checkmate's favorite team is the Orioles. My favorite team is whatever. 94 Lakers' favorite team, it appears, is the Dodgers. Live Oak's favorite team is the St. Louis Cardinals. Handy Bros is the Texas Lone Star Baseball 13U team. There you go. How they doing? My girlfriend is in the chat, converted to a Red Sox fan, of course. Denver, just because, says the Montreal Expos. All right. So the Blue Jays. Suave, favorite team is the Dodgers. John Crawford's is the Braves. Gregory says the Raptors. Okay. Little basketball. Love Michigan. Yeah, most of their titles came well before World War II. It is a joke, but But yeah, I do always make that joke with my Yankee friends. I'm like, most of those rings came like before World War II, man. Like, why are we still celebrating those? You've won one since the turn of the century. The Sox have won 4. All right. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. All right. Shohei Ohtani up now. The first pitch to him is a ball. The only other pitcher in World Series history to strike out 10 is Mr. Sandy Koufax, who is in the stadium tonight. Strike out 10 in a World Series is Sandy Koufax, who is in the stadium tonight watching the game. That's awesome. Favorite Sox player, though? Current is Jarren Duran. All-time is Dustin Pedroia. The 1-1 to Shohei is a swing and a miss. Live Oak, it's all about the Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry, man. I know. But we got to move on. We got to carry on, man. It's the same team. The 1-2, Shohei slaps one into right. Diving play by Barger. What a great play. What a great play by Addison Barger. Lays out, putting his body on the line. This team just might be the team of destiny, folks. Team of destiny, they might be. Will Smith is 0 for 2 tonight. Fly out and a strikeout. We have an 0-2 count. Quick. A quick 0-2 count. 630 people watching. Thank you all so much. The 0-2 is a swing and a miss. Trey Yesavage continues his domination. Nasty pitch. None of the negativity. I ain't negative. You think it's negative because I'm talking good about the Blue Jays. The first pitch to Mookie is fouled away. An 0-1 count here to Betts. Yesavage is painting the zone like he's Picasso right now. It's unlike anything that, it's incredible. It's incredible. This guy started the season in single A. Yesavage kicks fires. That's going to be a ball outside. This guy started the season in single A. He has struck out, 11 now? He's struck out 11 in the World Series against the Dodgers. The 1-2, ball in the dirt. Painting it like Bob Ross. Painting up that zone. Freddie Freeman looms. We will be live for Game 6, by the way. 6:30 Central, 6:30 p.m. Central. 7:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be live on Friday for Game 6 back in Toronto. 2-2 count here on Mookie Betts. The pitch. Mookie is going to ground it to third, on to first, out number 3. Trey Yesavage is absolutely dominating the Los Angeles Dodgers. Absolutely dominating. Trey Yesavage ties the record for most strikeouts by a rookie in a World Series game with 11. Don Newcomb. He is tied with Don Newcomb, who did it in 1949. There we go, folks. We have 648 people watching. Have you all subscribed? Let's do this. If you subscribed, all right? If you subscribe, type me. If you type me, I will give you a shout out. Now you know how we're less than 100 subs away. We got to get there. We got to get there tonight. We have to. This is going to be my life's goal. This is going to be my life's goal right here. We got to get there, all right? If you have subscribed to the channel, type me. I'm going to know you typed me because we're in sub-only mode. So, let's go. Hit that sub button. If you have already hit the sub button, type me. Raider Nation 88, Dr. Checkmate, Suavemente, Yoda Jenkins, Jeff Bartlett. I see Jonathan saying, let's go. If we get to 420,000, I'll do another Bean Boozled. I will make that deal. I will make that deal. If we get to 420,000 subs, I will do a Bean Boozled. I see Omar. I see Yoda Jenkins, Blue Richard, Neo. I see my mom is typing me in the chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. 95 subs away. Will we get there? I don't know. Charlisha, Mercow, William, Ron is typing his me's. Keep them coming, folks. Adam, Aaliyah. What is our chat rate record on the night? Let me check on that. That does count, Suave. That does. That counts. I will count that. Let's see what the chat. Our chat rate record was 65. We got to get to 100. We got to get to 100, guys. That's Bush League. Those are Bush League numbers. Those are Bush League numbers. Spam your me's. We got to get to 100. We are back. Addison Barger. Blake Snell is back out for the 7th, by the way. Keep typing those me's and keep hitting that sub button. Let's get to 420,000 subs tonight. The 1-0 is going to be called a strike. All right, we are back to the game. Okay. The 1-1 is going to be a ball. We are in the top of the 7th. Game 5 of the World Series, currently tied at 2 apiece. We will have another game on Friday. They will be headed back to Toronto. Shout out to Colleen. Shout out to Des77 or DES78. Excuse me. The 2-1 from Snell is fouled away. Did we get there? I got to see. Did we get to our chat rate record? Did we get there? Did we get there? 78. Ugh. Couldn't even get to 100. Oh, man, that stinks. We couldn't even get to 100 chats in a minute. What are we doing? There's 600 of you in here. The 2-2 is grounded down the left field line. There was a shift, so Muncy is not able to get to it. That's going to be a base runner. For the Blue Jays, excuse me, for the Blue Jays. All right, 1 on, no outs. Here we go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up now. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He lays down to bunt. He pulls back for ball number 1. All right, 1-0 count here. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 98 pitches for Blake Snell. I told you he'd get to 100 tonight. Lays to bunt. He lays the bunt down, but it is foul. They are trying to get one more insurance run. I don't hate the idea. I do not hate the idea whatsoever. Colleen, Dodgers, let's go. Wake the hell up. I don't know, Colleen. I don't know. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, Colleen. 1-1 count here to IKF. The pitch went to bunt and then pulled away, and then it was called a strike. Giuseppe is in the chat, typing his me's. All right, 1-2 count here. Pick off at first. 100 pitches for Snell. Hey, it's been a gutsy performance from Snell. Has given up 3 runs, but, you know. The 1-2 is bounced. Will Smith can't find it. So Barger's going to take second. It bounced in front of the plate. Will Smith couldn't find it. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm trying my best, but I got to be real, you know? I got to be real. I got to keep it 100. Shout out to Ron. Yeah, hit that like button. Let's get to 300. We're at 255. There's 300 people watching. We can get to a 50% like ratio, surely, right? All right, the 2-2. That's another ball in the dirt. Snell is starting to lose it. That was his 102nd pitch of the day. And Snell is starting to lose it. Is that Henriquez warming in the bullpen for the Dodgers? I believe is what I saw on the back of the jersey. Full count. IKF grounds it to short. Mookie's there, makes a great play, throws on to first. That's out number 1. Oh, they're showing all the miserable Dodger fans. Oh, man. Oh, man. These mashups are always so funny to me. Just like miserable fans in the stands. It's so funny to me. The first pitch to Andres Jimenez is a swing and a miss. He's still pumping 97 miles an hour at 104 pitches. Cannot, forget about that. The 0-1 is going to be high for a ball. One here to Andres Jimenez. Snell kicks and fires. That's going to be ball 2. Two 2-1 count here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 coming up. Just delaying the inevitable. Dodgers World Series champs. All right. Someone screenshot that. If the Blue Jays win this game, I'm not saying they're going to. There's still a lot of ball game left. But if the Blue Jays win this game, I think it might be wraps, man. They're headed back to Toronto, and the Blue Jays only have to win 1. The Dodgers have to win the last 2. That's going to be tough. Yamamoto's on the mound for Game 6, so I do feel good about that. But anything can happen. The 2-2. That's going to be fouled away. A lot of ball game left, though. I'm not saying this game's over. I have, yeah. Oh, man. Arizona State's injury reports coming out, and it makes me sad. Sam Levitt, Jordan Tyson both not playing. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. The 2-2 to Jimenez. Back pick to second. Not in time. 3-2 count. I didn't like that decision, man. Because if that goes into the outfield, Barger's on third with 1 out. Yeah, I don't. That's a risky play. The 3-2, that's going to be a walk. Andres Jimenez walks. They've got 2 on. Dave Roberts is not coming out. The pitching coach is going to come out to talk to Snell. Snell is at 110 pitches, and they're going to leave him in. I told you, I said he's probably not going to pitch again this season, so they're just going to let him ride. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. This is the last time he's going to pitch. All right, David Schneider up now. We're back at the top of the order for Toronto. The first pitch to David Schneider. That's going to be a strike. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Suave. Like, you're the Dodgers. You should be able to put up more than 3 runs. You only scored 1. So the 0-1 is another strike. I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something that ain't coming, I don't think. I totally agree with you, Suave. Snell's been all right. Not great, not ideal, but yeah, you're the Los Angeles Dodgers. You should be able to score more than 3 runs. You've scored, what, 3 in the last 2 games? You scored 2 yesterday and 1 tonight so far? Like, that's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. All right, the 0-2 count. That's going to be a ball. Close, but a ball. We will be live again on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Game 6. Whichever team wins tonight will have the ability to clinch on Friday night. Will that happen, or will we get Game 7? You're going to have to tune in to find out. The 1-2 count is a ball in the dirt. Barger takes third. Very heads-up base running by Addison Barger. Are you an LA Dodgers fan? I am not. I am a Boston Red Sox fan. I am here. I'm a baseball fan. I'm a baseball sicko. I'm a baseball diehard. I am a seam head at heart. So I want to watch a good game. Would this be the Blue Jays' first World Series win? No, it will not. They won back-to-back in 92 and 93. So this will not be the first Blue Jays World Series win. So I am a baseball fan that wants to see some good ball. The 2-2 is another ball in the dirt. That is a swing and a miss. So David Schneider strikes out. And that is it for Blake Snell. 116 pitches for Blake Snell, and he is done. I mean, look, all things considered, we'll go over his line right now. all things considered, not a bad night. He is responsible for the 2 runners on base, so that is something to consider. All right, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next. So his line is not complete yet. We will see where his line ends up. But as of right now, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 7 Ks. Of course, he gave the 2 runs, the 2 home runs in the first inning. But 116 pitches. Edgardo Enriquez is in now for the Dodgers. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to keep going to our sub counter the rest of the night because I really want to get to I really want to get there. I really want to get to 420,000 subs. We're 80 away. I'm going to keep going to this all night because I really want to get there tonight. I really want to get to 420,000 subs. Really badly. So if you have not already, hit that sub button for me. I would really appreciate it. We are going to be live. We're going to be live on Friday. We will be live on Saturday as well if there's a Game 7. $75 subs away. There's got to be 664 people watching. There has got to be 75 people that are watching right now that have not subscribed to the channel. And you're going to want to because you got to know when we go live. You got to be back on Friday. You got to be back on Saturday if necessary. You got to be here, you know? Don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And by the way, I got to mention too, because some of you might not know, it is absolutely free to subscribe. 70 subs away. It is absolutely free to subscribe. You do not have to pay a single cent to subscribe. And you're going to get content every single day, including live shows and all of it. All right, we are back. Keep hitting that sub button. We're going to check this in a little bit. I'm going to keep coming back to this the rest of the night. The first pitch to Vladdy is high for a ball. Edgardo Enriquez is in now for the Dodgers. Vladdy 1 for 2 today with a solo home run. The 1-0 is a swing and a miss. At least you present with a degree of impartiality. I mean, I don't have a horse in the race. Like I said, I'm a Red Sox fan. The Red Sox are not in the World Series. So I don't have a horse in the race. I just want to watch a good game. I want 7. I want to go to Game 7. Like, that's all I want. I don't care who wins. I just care about how good the game is. The 1-1 to Vladdy is going to be a ball high. That's all I'm in it for, is just watching good ball. I'm a baseball guy. Baseball is my favorite sport. It is. It is my favorite sport. It always has been. It always will be. So I want to watch good baseball. That's all I care about. This postseason, Vladdy's had 8 home runs and 5 strikeouts. That's ridiculous. The 2-1 to Vladdy is going to be another ball inside. That's ridiculous, by the way. A 3-1 count. Can Vladdy take charge and really open this game up? 3-1 incoming is going to be fouled away. Jack, do you collect cards? I actually do. I do collect sports cards, as a matter of fact. I actually do. It's actually a hobby of mine that I'm, like, really into. I do collect sports cards. I'm, like, really big into that hobby, by the way, actually. We got a full count here. Dodger Stadium is up. They are loud. Probably the loudest they've been all night. Hey, have a good night, Penguin. Hope you have a good night. Make sure you're back with us on Friday. Full count here. The pitch is a ball outside. It's a wild pitch. A run is going to score. Addison Barger hit a single. Then he moved over to second on a wild pitch. a third on a wild pitch, then he scored on a wild pitch. That is an absolute catastrophe. That's an insurance run you cannot afford to give up if you are the Dodgers. You cannot afford to give that up. And Dave Roberts knows. Dave Roberts knows it. You cannot afford to give up that insurance run like that. That's horrible. Bo Bichette up now with 2 runners on with 2 outs. I got to update where the runners are. They're on first and second. The first pitch to him is going to be a strike. You cannot have that. That cannot happen. Oh, 1 to Bichette. Enriquez kicks, he fires. That's going to be a ball inside. 101. He can throw hard, but he can't locate at all. He is a thrower of the baseball. He's not a pitcher. That's my new favorite phrase. I love it. He's a thrower of the baseball. He's not a pitcher, man. He can throw hard. He cannot locate to save his life. The 1-1 to Bichette. The pitch is a ball outside. 100 miles an hour, like I said. I mean, the Dodgers, look, I'm just going to call it like I see it. They look like a not good baseball team tonight. They are not playing well. This is a bad game for the Dodgers. They are not playing well at all. The 2-1 is a slider that probably should have been called a strike, but it was not. Here we go. 3-1 count to Bichette. The pitch. Bichette lines it into right. That is going to drop. Jimenez is being sent home. He is safe. Vladdy makes it into third. Another insurance run for the Blue Jays. This is an absolute disaster for the Los Angeles Dodgers. An absolute disaster is taking place in Los Angeles right now. Vladdy makes it into second. Bo Bichette stays at first. Jimenez does score from second. And ladies and gentlemen, I do declare that I think that the Blue Jays just might be the team of destiny. They just might. The probables for Game 6, Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Kevin Gausman. We saw how that went in Game 2. Yamamoto, of course, threw that complete game gem in Game 2. But he's going to have to do that again. Because right now, it just doesn't seem like the Dodgers are firing on any cylinders at all. The first pitch to Alejandro Kirk is a ball. That should have been called a strike, but it was a ball. That one was clearly in the strike zone. You guys can see it. Look at it. That was clearly in the strike zone. They called it a ball. The 1-0 is a ball in the dirt. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm just doing my job. You already know. You already know, Blue. You know. I'm just doing my job. Two-0 count here to Alejandro Kirk. The pitch is a ball. Not even close. Yesavage is looking on like an absolute menace. Three-0 count here. The pitch. He walks him on 4 pitches. Now, granted, I do think that first pitch should have been a strike. Here comes Dave Roberts. What an absolute disaster. What an absolute disaster for Enriquez. Horrible. Horrible. What a disaster. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Anthony Banda is going to come in relief. Wow. I mean, we're watching the Dodgers just unravel in front of our eyes. We really are. 752 people watching. I would bet a sizable amount of money right now that there is not. What's the mental math here? 62. That's the mental math. I would bet a sizable amount of money that there are 62 of you that are not subscribed. I would bet. If you have not hit that sub button, please. My goal tonight, the goal my bosses gave me tonight was to get to 420,000 here on our main chat sports channel. We just lost one. I'm going to say it was a bot. I'm going to say that was a bot. I'm not going to say that was a real person. I'm going to say that was a bot. I'm going to believe that was a bot. All right? And we just got it back. So, as I said, I can guarantee you that that y'all haven't subscribed. Hit that sub button if you've not already. 60 subscribers away. Here's what I'm going to say, and my mom just said in the chat. Give us a week. Give us a week, all right? Check out our NFL content. Check out our NBA content. Check out all of our college football content. Just give us a week, all right? And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. Money back guaranteed, all right? Hit that sub button. I would love to do some games for the World Baseball Classic. They're showing it right now. The World Baseball Classic is in March. I would love to do some games for the World Baseball Classic. But we got to show the bosses that you guys want them. Hit that sub button, folks. I'm going to check this. Every half inning, I'm rechecking this number until we get there. Every commercial break, that's my guarantee to you. All right. Bases loaded now. The first pitch to Dalton Varsho from Anthony Banda is a strike. Joey Kik says I'm subbed. Hell yeah, you are. The 0-1 is going to be a ball just outside. There's a photographer behind Shohei wearing a Buc-ee's shirt. Shout out. Shout out to Buc-ee's, the best gas stations in the world. All right, a 1-1 here. The pitch. Varsho is going to ground it to second. Edman flips on to second to Mookie, and that's going to end the inning, folks. Not a great inning. I won't trip. Pretty damn bad if you're a Dodger fan. But could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. 7th inning stretch, peeps. It's the 7th inning stretch. Elliot said just subbed. What up? What up, Elliot? What up, Elliot? Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Elliot. See? If you sub and you type in the chat, I'm giving you shout outs. Let's go. I'm going back to it. Let's see. Where are we at? 55 away. Oh, man, Yoda. All right. Yoda Jenkins. 7th inning being boozled. If you're wondering, $20 super chats. I do bean boozled jelly beans. Not ideal, to say the least. But we're going to do them. 7th inning stretch calls for a bean boozled jelly bean. We've gotten over $233 in supers tonight. That is amazing. You guys are getting raffle tickets, too, of course, for our jersey raffle we're doing at the end of the series. All right. I'm not going to look. I'm going to select. Oh, red. What is red again? Pomegranate or Old Bandage? Old Bandage is so bad. Red is Pomegranate or Old Bandage, and Old Bandage is horrible. It's horrible. Miles Straw replaces Davis Schneider in left field, and he will be hitting now. All right, here we go. Please don't be Old Bandage. It's Old Bandage, for God's sake. I can't have nice things! I can't have nice things! So Neo says Yesavage is done. He's not. He is out there. He will be pitching to Freddie Freeman in the 7th. That was horrible. That was horrible. Thank you, Yoda. That was absolutely horrible. Thank you. That was horrible. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, where are we at? So 54 subs away. We're talking ball. We're calling the game. We're also taking down disgusting jelly beans. That's why you subscribe. Hit that sub button. We are back to the game. Let's go. Yesavage is back in the game. The first pitch to Freddie Freeman is a strike. The 0-1 is fouled away. Jack, the pitch clock is the best rule change in any professional sport in the last 20 years. I completely agree. How do you feel about taking balls and strikes from the umps? I think the ABS system is enough. I think it's gonna be implemented next year. I think it's gonna be great. I think that's enough. The 0-2 is high for a ball. I think that's enough. I don't think you need to go to full robo ump. I don't think you need to go to full robo ump. I think the ABS system will be enough. I think that'll be perfectly enough. All right, the 1-2 to Freddie Freeman. The pitch. Swing and a miss! That is strikeout number 12 for Trey Yesavage. I believe that's a record, folks. I believe we are witnessing more history. That is the most strikeouts by a pitcher 23 or younger in World Series history. Guys, we're witnessing history every single night here. The first pitch to Teoscar is a ball. That is awesome. Imagine arguing a pitch with a robo-ump. Yeah. ABS, I think, is good enough. The 1-0 is a strike to Teoscar. I think the ABS system is going to be enough. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to add a very fun element to the game. I'm very excited to see how it goes next year. They've been using it in like the minors, and it's been awesome. The 1-1 to Teoscar, he fouls that away. So I don't think they need to completely take umps out of it. They don't. I like the human effect of baseball. But I do think having some checks and balances, with the ABS will be a good thing. The 1-2. He's going to ground a short chopper to third. No play. That's going to be a single. So Teoscar gets on with 1 out. This Yesavage fella is a machine. Yeah, he is, Yoda. He is absolutely. He was a first-round pick in the 2024 MLB draft. I remember that. I was live here on the channel for that. And, yeah. Most strikeouts by a rookie in a series in a single World Series game, 12. Trey Yesavage. Breaking Don Newcomb's previous record of 11. So that's history. Most by a rookie in a World Series game, 12 by Trey Yesavage. More history tonight, folks. We've had history in every single game this series. All right, we got an 0-1 pitch to Tommy Edman. That is another swing and a miss. Can he get – how about 13? How about 13? How about it? How about it? Oh, 2 count here. The pitch is going to be a ball outside. Yesavage to the Dodgers downloading LOL. No, more like Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers downloading. More like Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers. Get ready, folks. It's going to happen this offseason. Everyone's going to be pissed, but just prepare yourselves. The 1-2 is going to be a ball in the dirt. If the Dodgers lose this series, which it's trending in that direction, prepare yourselves. Kyle Tucker will be a member of the Dodgers in 2026. Prepare yourselves. All right, we got a 2-2 count here. Can Yesavage get another one? The pitch is going to be high for ball 3. Full count on the way. Yoda says, I'm not prepared. Well, you better start getting prepared. You better start getting prepared because I think it's going to happen. Full count on the way. The pitch is fouled away. Staying alive. All right, we go again. Full count. Will there be a Game 7? I sure hope so. That'd be electric. The 3-2 is grounded to third, on to second, on to first. Double play! Wow, folks. Wow! We head to the 8th. Trey Yesavage is a savage. We are witnessing just an absolute clinic from the rookie tonight. 50 subs away. If you're as pumped up as I am, hit that sub button. Almost 700 people are watching this stream right now. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Where do you think the Red Sox could have improved in this year? I think you've got to improve. You've got to get a number 2 starting pitcher. That's where it starts. That's priority number 1. Number 2, you need a right-handed power bat in your lineup. Number 3, you need to upgrade your infield defense. The infield defense upgrade, I think you can upgrade internally with just moving Marcelo Meyer or Trevor Story to second base and then moving the other one to short. The other 2 you're going to have to do externally. You're going to have to bring in a number 2 starter, and you're going to have to bring in a power bat. Those are the 3 things I think you need to do. I think you need to also offload Masataka Yoshida's contract, and I think you need to trade an outfielder. Those are the 5 things I think you need to do. Let's go. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Jack, do you think MLB should have a salary cap? No. I think the other owners should just spend. I don't think you should punish the players for some owners being cheap. I don't. Like, everyone's going to say, but the Dodgers. Look at the Dodgers. Like, I mean, they're on the precipice of losing the World Series. So, like, I don't know. What do the Dodgers need to do if they lose this series? Like I said, Kyle Tucker, you're a Dodger. Like, it's just going to happen. 44 subs away. Let's go. 44 subs away. Where are you at? I can guarantee you there's 44 of you that aren't subbed. I would bet an obscene amount of money on that fact. Keep hitting that sub button. Can we get there tonight? I think we can. I'm an optimist. I think we can get there. But let's see. Trey Yesavage's night is done. The line, 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, 12 Ks for the rookie that started the season in single A. The most strikeouts by a rookie in a single game in World Series history. Increíble. He says no because the Red Sox have a ton of money to spend as well. The Red Sox don't spend money, though. That's the thing, Ron. Honestly, John Henry, the owner of the Red Sox, is one of the owners that reportedly is pushing for a salary cap because he's so cheap. He doesn't spend. So that's actually false. Yeah. All right, we got an 0-2 count on Ernie Clement. Anthony Banda still in the game for the Dodgers. So Kyle Tucker and relief pitching. Yeah, what inning is it? We are in the top of the 8th. Top of the 8th, no outs. The 0-2 count to Clement is lined up the middle. That's going to drop in center for a single. Runner on first to start the inning. Excuse me. Yoda, oh dear. Oh dear. Like and sub. First time here. Let's go, Karen. Thank you for watching. Let's go. Welcome in. We're going to be live again on Friday. We'll also be live on Saturday if necessary. I am giving up my off days to do these streams, guys. That is my commitment to you guys. I'm willing to sacrifice my off days to do these streams for you guys because I love all of you. Addison Barger up now. The 0-1 is going to be a strike. That's going to be an 0-2. Jack, what's up with the Mets? You guys need starting pitching, and you need it bad. And you need an actual starting pitcher. You don't need projects. You need an actual starting pitcher, not projects. I think your offense can be up there. You need to figure out if you're going to re-sign Pete Alonso or you're going to replace him. But you need starting pitching. You need it bad. All right, the 0-2 to Barger. Pickoff attempt at first. The Blue Jays tonight are 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Don't have to worry about that now because the runner is on first. The 0-2 is another wild pitch past ball. Clement's going to make it to second. Not a great night for Will Smith behind the plate. But again, to his credit, 12th highest payroll in the league. They spend, but they're not a top spender. 12th out of 30 teams. That's almost mid. You know what I'm saying? Will I be dressing up for Friday's game? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. The 1-2 to Barger. He's going to ground it to second. Edmonds there, throws on to first. That's going to be out number 1. The runner does move over to third, though. So, like a bunt, basically. What is up, Javier? Hope you're having a good night. Alberto says, will you be dressing up? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not sure. Thank you for coming in, Alberto. I could dress up like a Red Sox fan. Yeah, that'd be funny. That might piss a lot of people off. IKF grounds one into left field. That's going to score another run for Toronto. They take a 6-1 lead. That is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa's first hit in the World Series. And it is a huge single into left field. The Blue Jays. Suave, I'm gonna have to reject that one. Interesting idea. I'm gonna have to say no though. First pitch to Andres Jimenez is fouled away. Yeah, let's go to extra innings again. 1, I don't think that's gonna happen. 2, I'm all right getting some sleep. I think sleep is good. All right, the 0-1 to Andres Jimenez is going to be flied into left field. Alex calls there. He makes the catch for out number 2. Number 2. What a night, folks. Trey Yesavage, the kid that once again was in single A to start the year, has just absolutely shoved. 22 years old. I'm 27. He's 5 years younger than me. That's crazy. Pitching in the World Series. Dress up as Chugs. So, like what? Put on a Texans jersey? We got a dolphin suit here. If you know, you know. I've dressed up as a dolphin quite a few times. All right. First pitch to Miles Straw is going to be high for a ball. Who's the single A affiliate for the Jays? I'd be lying if I said I knew. I don't know. The Blue Jays single A is the Dunedin. The Dunedin Blue Jays, minor league team in the Florida State League, single A affiliate of the Blue Jays, located in Florida. Oh, and the helmet. Langston said, you earned my respect Monday night, plus I'm afraid of your mom. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. You should be. She'll fight you. You should be afraid. She is in the chat. She will fight you. Full count here on Miles Straw. The pitch from Banda is a strike. We have a runner. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa steals second base as well. Ah. 3-1 count. Michelle's in the chat. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? All right, 3-1 count here on Miles Straw. The pitch from Banda is going to be popped into foul territory into the stands. I am doing all right. After this, I got to film a Red Sox video, and then I'm going home and going to bed. I am off tomorrow for the first time in a week and a half. I am so excited to sleep in tomorrow. Stream's been going all right tonight. Stream has been going good. Full count here to Miles Straw. The pitch to Banda. Popped up. Freddie Freeman is there. He makes the catch. Bottom of the 8th we go, folks. Bottom of the 8th we go. You already know what I'm about to go to. I can't wait to get an update. Let's take a look. All right. Some good progress. Some good progress. We are inching closer. We are inching closer to 420,000 subscribers. That is what? 36 subs. Good mental math by Jack. 36 subs away. God, these streams are so much easier when you can sit down. Lord Buddy Bear, have I seen you on Patriots Day before your name? Oh, Buddy Bear has been around. Buddy Bear is a chat sports legend. 34 subs. Can we get there right now? Are there 34 of you that are just like, you know what? I will give this guy a sub. It's absolutely free. Just give us a week. Just give us a week. That's all I'm asking for. Just give us a week. LaKendrick's back in the chat. How's it going, LaKendrick? Let's go. I did say I would do a Bean Boozled Bean for 420. 420,000 subs. I said I would do another Bean Boozle. Let's go. 27 away. 27 away. We got to get there by the end of the night. That's what my bosses told me. We got to get there by the end of the night. 26. Did you stand through the 18 game? I did. I have stood through every game so far. This is the first game I've had a chair. I stood for the entire 7.5 hours in game 2 or game 3. And that should be enough for y'all to subscribe. I stood through 7.5 hours. Did not take a break. Whoa. Party foul. Who did that? Whoa. Are those bots? I think those might be bots. 25 away. 25 away. Just give us a week. We're going to have NFL lives. We're going to have college football playoff ranking live. We're going to be live for the NFL trade deadline. All right. Sir Anthony Dominguez in for relief now. We will come back to this. You guys already know. We will come back to this after this half inning. The first pitch to Max Muncy is going to be a strike. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Kik Hernandez is on deck. The 0-1 is another strike. Painted the corner there. All righty. 0-2 count here. The 0-2 is a grounder to first. Vladdy makes a great play. Shovels it to Sir Anthony Dominguez, who is covering for out number 1. There we go. Stop playing with Jack's emotions and hit that like and sub button. See, Alberto knows what's going on. Y'all playing with my emotions. Hit that sub button if you have not already. Matt Liner in the house. All right, Kik Hernandez up. Jays ahead. Yes, they are. 6-1 ball game. The first pitch to Kik is going to be fouled away. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, the 0-1. That's a swing and a miss. Are you doing NFL Sunday this week? So I will not. I'm going to be producing, because my main job here at Chat Sports is a producer. I'm going to be producing our Broncos stream. The 0-2 to Kik is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. SP is living the life. Sitting in Toronto, drinking my Timmies and eating Timbits watching this. You're living the dream right now. You're living the dream. You're living the dream. All right, bottom 8, 2 out, no on. Lord Buddy Bear, you are a Chat Sports legend, man. You're a Chat Sports legend, not just because you like super chat, but you're always here. You're always chatting. Chat Sports legends are not just people that super chat a lot of money. They're people that are always in the chat. They're always hanging out. They're always in our streams supporting. You know, you don't have to just super chat to be a legend. You know, just coming in, being on the shows, supporting the channel, supporting the company. Those are Chat Sports legends. You do super chat, Lord Buddy Bear, and that is a big reason why you are a legend. But, you know, you do more than that. You do more than that. 2-1 count here on Alex Call. Shohei Ohtani is looming on deck. You're making me hungry talking about subs. I'm a little hungry too, not going to lie. The 2-1 to Call. It's going to be a ball outside, 3-1. I'm a little hungry too. I had McDonald's for lunch. That was at like noon. It is now almost 10 p.m. I got to film a Red Sox video after this, and I'm going home and going to sleep. The 3-1 is called a strike. All right. You are a legend, Ron. You are. You are. The 3-2. He's going to walk Alex Call. Here comes Shohei Ohtani. What's the Red Sox video on? Chris Cotillo put out an article yesterday talking about the timeline of decisions that have to be made once the World Series ends, because like the 5-day period after the World Series ends, the Red Sox have to do a bunch of like roster moves and stuff. Like a bunch of stuff has to happen. So I'm gonna break down that timeline, tell you what players are involved, what's gonna happen within the first like week after the World Series. Because like I said, once the World Series ends, all hell's gonna break loose. A bunch of stuff's gonna happen. All right, 2 outs, runner on first in the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Jays are up 2-1. Jeff Hoffman is warming up in the bullpen for Toronto. Shohei Ohtani is walking up to the plate for the Dodgers. The last time we will see Shohei hit in Dodger Stadium this year. He absolutely smashes a ball right back to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who makes an incredible play. Taps first and makes the out. And that's the end of the inning. Kind of anticlimactic, if you ask me. We head to the top of the 9th. So Shohei lines one to Vladdy. He makes the play, touches first, out. That is the end of the inning. That's it. That was quick. One pitch. You already know where I'm going, folks. You already know where I'm going. Look at that. Look at that. 20 away. Let's go. Blake Trinan is going to replace Anthony Banda here. Let's go. Let's go. 16 away. There's got to be 16 of you. There's got to be. There's got to be 16 of you. Come on. 15 away. There's got to be 15 of you. Let's go. This chat has been unreal tonight. You guys have been great. This has been awesome. We're close. We're close. 12 away. 11. 11 away. 10 away. 10 away. Let's go. 8 away. Come on now. Come on now. If we get here, our baseball streams will be responsible for the last 2,000 milestones. We got to 419,000, I believe, in Game 2. And then we're going to get to 420,000 in Game 5. 5 away! 5 away. Who's going to do it? 4. Let's go. 5. Who's trolling? Someone wants to be 420th. That's what it is. Come on. There's 5 of you. I know there's 5 of you. I know there's 5 of you. I know there is. There's 5 of you right now scrambling. I know there is. I know there is. I know there's 5 of you. Who's it going to be? Who's going to do it? 4 away. 4 away. Let's go. Three away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now. I'm not getting off this till we get there. 2 subs away. The first pitch to Vladdy is going to be a ball. Two away. 1 away. Do it. Oh. Oh, man. The 1-0 is fouled away. Yes! Let's go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Thank you all. The 1-2 is hit right back to Blake Trinan. He tosses it on to first. It's going to be out number 1. You all are the absolute best. Thank you all. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. There's my grandma in the chat too. Let's go, Graham. Let's go. All right. Bo Bichette in now. First pitch to him is a strike. Yeah, I'll get the bean. I'll get the bean at the half inning. I do also want to say that everyone that is currently in the chat, I know for a fact is subscribed to the channel. You know how I know that? Because we are in sub-only chat right now, which means that only subscribers can chat in the chat. So, yeah. All right, the 1-1 is a swing and a miss. All right, let's get back to the game. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to the game. There is a baseball game going on, by the way. The 1-2 is a foul ball. There is a baseball game going on, believe it or not. It's not much of a baseball game. George Springer looks like he's ready to pinch run. So yeah. Michelle, James Yoder and Brett Scott are the ones that founded Chat Sports. Tom Downey was like their first employee. He's the oldest employee that are not James or Brett. He's been here for like a decade, like 10 plus years. 2-2 count. George Springer looks like he's about to pinch run if Bo Bichette gets on. So that's a good sign for Blue Jays fans. The 2-2. Bichette grounds it to second. Edmonds there. Throws on to first. Out number 2. And Springer will take his helmet off. He was going to pinch run for Bichette if he got on. Bichette did not get on. All right. Now we see Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Springer will be ready for Game 6. I mean, I don't want to say that for a fact, but if he was about to pinch run, then obviously he's good enough to play. So, obviously he's feeling good enough to play. The 1-0. Kirk grounds it to first. Freddie Freeman is there. He walks on, touches first base, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. The last chance for the Dodgers to score some damn runs. If they don't score a run, they will have scored 3 runs in the last 2 games. That's just unacceptable if you're a Dodger fan. It's unacceptable. You've paid how much money? You've paid how much money for this elite offense, and you just haven't. Okay, yep, I made a deal, and I'm a man of my word. Time for a Bean Boozled Bean. I said for a 420K I would do one, so I'm going to pick one at random. This is Stink Bug or Toasted Marshmallow. I had Stink Bug last time. It was horrible. Stink Bug or Toasted Marshmallow. Thank you all for 420,000. That's Toasted Marshmallow. Nope, it's Stink Bug. It had me in the first half, I'm not going to lie. They had me in the first half. I'm not going to lie. They had me in the first half. I'm not going to lie. It didn't hit. Like, it didn't hit at first. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay, like, we're fine. But no, then it hit. Oh, brother. All right. $20 super chats. I take down more Bean Boozleds. That's what the deal is. $20 super chats. Yeah. At least it wasn't spicy. I don't want to do spice. Oh, we got another epic Ohtani photo where he struck out and just looked foolish against Trey Yesavage. That's a crazy photo. All right, folks. Here we go. Bottom 9. All righty. Here we go. All right, Jeff Hoffman in now to close out the game for the Blue Jays to give them a 3-2 lead in the series. The first pitch to Will Smith is outside for a ball. Giuseppe, I don't care who wins, but the best words in sports history are Game 7, excuse me, so that should be fun. I hope we get a Game 7. I really do. There's a video of Max Scherzer at the end of Trey Yesavage's last inning just absolutely screaming, just like, that's awesome to see, by the way. Scherzer, the vet, hyping up the rook. That's awesome to see. All right, 2-1 count on Will Smith. Two-one count. Will Smith fouls it away. Okay, I'll make a deal. Ron said, if we get to 350 likes, we're at 337, I'll do another bean. All right? So that should be easy. That's like, what, 13 likes? If we get to 350 likes, I'll do another bean. It's like 13 likes. If you haven't liked the video, like the video. 2-2 to Will Smith. The pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. So we got a full count. 150 likes. I'll do a bean. 9 likes away. Will Smith, little floater into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. 345 likes. 5 away from another bean. Ron has been on the like game tonight. I respect. Mookie Betts up now. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. As I've said, has been nothing short of abysmal in this World Series. Can he have a signature moment here? The first pitch to him is going to be a strike. There's 350 likes. I'll take a bean at the end of the game. I will do a Bean Boozled at the end of the game. Oh, 1 count. Is going to be a ball. 1-1. Shout out to Ron Raspberry for absolutely crushing tonight. Yamamoto looking on. He is the Game 6 starter on Friday. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kevin Gausman and Yamamoto. A rematch of Game 2, where Yamamoto threw a complete game. 1-run game, I believe it was. Or was it a shutout? It was not a shutout. I would have remembered if it was a shutout. A 1-2 count. Ball in the dirt. 2-2 count upcoming next. 600 people watching. Thank you all so much for taking the time to pick this stream and watch us today. You all are the best. We got a 2-2 count upcoming. The pitch. Fouled away. Just passed your channel info to our viewers, subscribers, and great coverage of the live info of the series. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Mookie hits one into left field. It is not going to be deep enough. That is going to be out number 1. Like I've said 75 times, not a great series from Mookie Betts. Ham Talk Canada. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. That's really awesome. You're the man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Hey, how about them Blue Jays? How about them Blue Jays? We got a 1-0 count on Freddie Freeman right here. The 2-0. That's going to be fouled away by Freddie Freeman. That's awesome. Ham Talk Canada. I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. Thank you for spreading the word. You guys are awesome. The 2-1 to Freddie. That's a swing and a miss. 2-2 count upcoming. All right. 2-2 upcoming. Runner on first with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Not a great night for Freddie either. Not a great night for Freddie. 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. This is the last chance for the Dodgers. If they cannot convert, which it doesn't look like they're going to, it's going to be tough for them to win this series. They're going to have to win the last 2. They don't have a choice. The Blue Jays only have to win 1 of the next 2 if they end up pulling this game out. How about it? The first pitch to Teoscar Hernandez is going to be a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here we go. The pitch. That's going to be another strike. What do you mean if? Hey, look, I don't, until the last pitch is thrown, I'm going to keep it 100, you know, until the last pitch is thrown. We saw an 18-inning game 2 days ago. Anything can happen. 0-2 count. The pitch. That's going to be a ball low. Got a lot of people watching from Canada. Let's go. Ham Talks Kansas. I know I watched it. We were live for it. I'm sitting in a chair tonight. I was standing for 7.5 hours. Every pitch of that game. It was absolutely insane. The 1-2 is a ball. The 2 18-inning games in World Series history I've been a part of in some way, shape, or form. In 2018, it was my Boston Red Sox against the Dodgers, so I watched that entire game from start to finish. And then the 18-inning game on Monday, I did live. Brad Paisley also did the national anthem for both of those games, which is just an insane stat. The 2-2, swing and a miss. The Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead in the World Series. Wow, folks. Wow. The Blue Jays are 1 game away. Yesavage threw 12 strikeouts. The Blue Jays will head back to Toronto, only needing to win 1 game. The Dodgers have their backs against the wall, will need to win the final 2 on the road to clinch back-to-back World Series. I have doubted the Blue Jays every step of the way in this series. Every step of the way. And now, I think they're going to win the whole damn thing. I do. I think they're going to win the whole damn thing. I have doubted them every single step of the way. And, yeah, I think they're going to win the whole damn thing. Trey Yesavage, a rookie that started the season in single A for the Toronto Blue Jays, throws 12 strikeouts against a Dodger lineup that on paper is one of the most stacked lineups in all of baseball. On paper. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay. I got to do a bean. Then I'm going to get out of here because I do have to build and film a Red Sox video before I leave here tonight. So I'm going to do a bean and then I'm going to get out of here. All right? We are going to be live again on Friday. 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Good night, Graham. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good night. We will be live again. 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday. For Yamamoto versus Glasnow. Or Gosman, not Glasnow. Gosman. Okay, I owe one more bean. Pear or booger? For the love of God, can I get a good one to end the night? Because I think I've only gotten like 2 good ones the entire night, and I've taken down like 12. The odds have to be in my favor. That is pear. Thank God. Thank God. That is pear, and that is where we end the night. Thank you to every single person that super chatted tonight. We'll get one last look at our sub number. Look at our sub number. How about it? How about that? Shout out to everyone that subscribed. Shout out to everyone that liked. Shout out to everyone that supered. Like I have said, we will be back on Friday. 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Whoa, relax. Thank you very much. We will be back for Game 6. Going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the off day tomorrow. No game. I'm sure as hell going to enjoy the off day tomorrow. It's my first off day, like I said, in a week and a half. So I'm sure as hell going to enjoy the off day. You enjoy the off day. I'll see y'all on Friday. Until next time, we'll see you later.